There we are. We are live. Get our YouTube going. Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. We are liking Wednesdays. Getting back in a routine of doing a sale every Wednesday. Let's see. Looks like Sylvia was here early. Sylvia, are you still here? Probably not so much. There she is.
Yeah, she is.
She's back. Yay. Margie was not. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, Margie, did you sleep at all last night? Did you get any sleep? If not, I would imagine you feel sick. I would. I hope you got some. Maybe as soon as we're done, you can go crash. I'm so sorry you're not feeling well. Hopefully you've got some good dinner coming. And Glennis is here with me. Carrie, Miss Indigo Carrie is here with me.
Hello.
Hi, Sylvia. Happy to have you here. And let me get my YouTube on the TV caught up to us. Always get that ad right at the beginning.
Yeah, and it won't let me skip the damn ad.
Well, I know. If you do the ad and then it brings up a skip for the next one, then I have to fast forward it for the 30 seconds we've lost from the first ad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're already buffered. But, oh, I'm glad you slept, though. That's a royal we, yes. There is that royal we, because you know I always include you guys. You are part of my kingdom, my royal kingdom, all my royal ladies. I'm glad you slept, Margie. Really am. We've got people starting to come in, and we'll just chat for a minute. Scissors, potty mouth. Glennis, are you being potty mouth?
I don't know what that refers to. No.
Never, ever. So,
No.
Yeah, we're just going to give a couple of minutes for people to join in. We've got a lot of stuff today. Sometimes people ask, what are we going to sell? And it's really hard to tell you because these are not themed sales where it's going to be all paper or all ink or something like that, because these are clearance sales, clearing out the shop, and also things that are from estate sales. So there is such a variety, and it's really just what I can get to and get organized in time for the sale. I feel fine. Those of you that have asked, I appreciate your concern. I don't feel bad. I just have no strength and no energy. So doing all the usual things, just doing it way, way slower. It feels like it's in slow motion, but that's okay. I don't need to push it. I can just, slow my roll. My brain doesn't slow, but my body's telling me to slow. Mm-hmm. So we're slowing.
Good.
So that's why we'll do these on Wednesdays, and we'll just make them no more than 4 hours, so shorter than we have done in the past, like on Saturdays. Denise's river in Isle. Denial. Mm-hmm. Denial is not just a river in Egypt. Oh, Sylvia, Denise, Denial, it's all, they're sisters, right?
Yeah.
So, Dennis wants to be a river, though. Denial. So if you are coming in now, jump in chat, even just long enough to say hello. Let us know that you're here. Gives me an idea of who is here. So when you pop in during the middle of the sale, I know that you're here, familiar, and that you've kind of been listening all along and know anything that's been said. That way I don't repeat things as much. And if I know you're here, I don't repeat. Every time I see somebody new, I feel like I need to repeat stuff for them. We do have a nice group. Hi, Juliet. Welcome. Glad to see you here. A couple of things. We have a bunch of people coming in now. So a couple of things. If it is your first time shopping with us, let me get my email up on the screen. There we go. There's my email address. If it is your first time shopping with us, if you would take a quick minute and shoot me an email with your YouTube name if it's different than your real name. And Juliet, yours is Juliet, so I know you. And you've shopped, I've got yours already. But your YouTube name and your real name, your PayPal email address that may be different than another email address that you use regularly. It is for a lot of people. So your PayPal email address, that's how we will invoice, and your shipping address. And I need your shipping address ahead of time so I can figure the shipping cost We only bill for actual shipping. So I need more than your zip code now. I need your, your actual shipping address. I'm not supposed to get all those ads already. Glennis, what are you eating? Gonna make me hungry. Chips?
Popcorn.
Popcorn?
Yeah.
The crunch bag.
Yeah.
Oops.
I will move it. I'm not. There we go. No, I won't be as noisy.
Well, probably not so bad if you can dump it into a bowl or on a piece of paper or something, so you don't have the crunchy bag. But
That's all downstairs.
true. Of course, you'll probably be muted the majority of the time anyway, so that it
yeah.
won't matter. So totally
Yeah.
okay. Sylvia, thank you for the jewels. Thank you for the jewels. I appreciate it. Hey, the thing that you could all do that would help our channel the very most is just to give us a thumbs up, heart the sale, and then on any of the videos that you watch, if you just take just a quick second and just hit the heart and leave a comment. Any small comment. Carrie has been really great at that. Glennis has been great at that. Sylvia has been really great at that. Juliet's left comments. But just even a small comment, that is what YouTube, people always talk about the algorithm. There's a brain in there that they program all the time. And it's looking for comments on videos. If there's a comment that says that people not only are watching, but they're interacting. And if you're interacting with the video, then YouTube is going to push that video out to other people as well. And that helps us to meet new people, bring them into our HPP family. And we love that because new people means new ideas and sharing new creativity. And it's always fun to keep things fresh. So posted a photo on HPP as to what is on my desk. Oh, awesome. I love that. I love the what is on my desk right now. Right now, my desk is clean. It's amazing. That doesn't happen very often.
Mine's not.
Speaking of which, tomorrow we will have a live Laugh and Craft in the afternoon. It'll be at 3, 4, 5, or 6, depending on your time zone. 3, 4, 5, or 6. Watch that word, Sylvia. YouTube may pull out your comment, but they may shut us down. Stop chat.
Oh, yeah, with that.
So maybe delete that comment there and reword that. Understand what you're saying, but maybe harvesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will do my channel and shut our chat down with that word. So I can go in and put in a list of words that are not allowed that won't even publish on there, but I haven't done that really for the most part because I don't feel like that's something that I have to worry about with
That one should have been obvious, Sylvia.
Yeah.
so sensitive. Well, let's see. You might have noticed that we have been revamping the membership program in YouTube. After meeting with the members and getting some of their feedback, I went ahead and added a third tier, a little higher. The members said that they would want to pay a little bit more in a third tier to get more perks, more private perks, like private one-on-one time that we just get together and do a live Laugh and Craft face-to-face like this. Private sales that are just for the higher tier. Maybe there's some specialty items or things that I don't have very many of, and just go to them. So I have added a third tier in there. Appreciate that. If you tell you a little secret, if you go to the membership right now, if you're not already a member, you go ahead and join now. It is set up so that you will get 1 month free. That gives you a month to come in, see some of the videos that are in there for private, for members only. Hang out with us when we do our members only workshops and lives, and see what videos. I've got some new things coming up, but I haven't had a whole lot this month because I've been busy revamping all this and doing the YouTube boot camp that has been really awesome. Got invited to it, and I'm not sure how I got invited, but I'm grateful that I did because I've learned a lot, and they are teaching us a lot about the membership program and how to make it better for you. So, it's all a learning curve for all of us. We've never done this before. So I want it to be a great program that's worth your time and your contribution there. So appreciate that. One of the things that some of the tiers will get that I've not added in there yet. I'm still working on revamping the actual perks in there, is a discount code for sales when we have new products that are regular retail price. Members will get a discount for that. So right now it's kind of irrelevant because we're doing clearance sales and everybody's getting massive discounts. So that discount wouldn't be really helpful for them. So revamping, more work for Carrie, the royal court queen, scissors, moi, a self-appointed court jester, are your admin. Scary for us more than for you. Oh man, no, you guys are awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with our sale. For those who are here on time, I do want to mention tomorrow's Laugh and Craft, we're going to try a new challenge. And I hope that you'll accept the challenge. One thing that I hear from everybody, and I can say that conclusively, everybody a lot, is that they have so much stuff and need to use what we have. And I say it too. I've got plenty of stuff and there's always something sitting around. So the challenge is to come to the Laugh and Craft, sit down, look around and see what you have, and not dragging out a whole bunch of brand new supplies and figuring out a brand new project to do, but sitting there and going, you know what, this stack of 6x6 paper pads has been sitting here for a year. I need to do something with it. I just don't know what. Or I've got a whole pile of washi here. Maybe I don't even like it all that well. I'd like to do something with it and get rid of it. Or, you know, whatever it is. Maybe it's paper scraps. Maybe it's fabric scraps. Doesn't matter. Anything that's sitting around. So that's the challenge, is to come sit down with us, look around and say, what do I have that needs to be used? For me, I've got lots of little dishes full of all the odds and ends and bits and pieces and, you know, nuts and bolts. And every time I have a little bit of something, it gets tossed into one of those. Pretty soon I've got 5 or 10 of those around my desk full of all little tiny things. So I need to look at that and go, what can I do with that? And I sit down. So then you can tell us what it is that you have that you need to use. And the panel can give you ideas. And I guarantee you that the panel will have at least a half a dozen ideas of what you can do with it. And in chat can do that as well. Thank you, Carrie, for the jewels. Appreciate that. Wendy, hello, Wendy. Welcome. Let's get serious. Please purchase everything. And us on the panel will also be doing the same thing. And we will want to get ideas from you in the chat. Sometimes you can have great ideas for everybody else's stuff. You just look at your own stuff and you go brain dead, right?
Yeah.
Don't know what to do with it. So that's the beauty of sitting down and doing that together, is somebody else can throw out some ideas. You're like, oh yeah, duh. I forgot about that. So we'll do that. Jewels are like, what are jewels? They're little gifts that you can gift to the channel. They're, I don't know, worth a penny a piece or something like that. They're like kind of like a super chat in a small way. I'm not super familiar. I just know that they're gifts to the channel. So I'm still learning about all this stuff. I want to learn about it and be able to incorporate all these things into rewarding people. So
Not a phone thing.
is that a phone thing? Oh, and Wendy, I pulled out a couple of stamp sets today that made me think of you. So I hope you're still here when we get to those. So I don't think I don't know. It's on computers too, right? Not just phone.
I don't know. I'm on my phone on YouTube, so.
Okay. Well then, okay. So Carrie and Glennis, I'm going to let you turn off your own camera so that you'd have control to turn it back on if needed. And I'm going to switch my camera here and see if we're kind of sort of straight. I'm going to increase our light just a little bit right here. Helps to see some of the products. There we go. We've got just a whole variety of stuff today, as I said. So let's, I'm going to leave that right here. Okay, let's go ahead and just start out with a couple of, oh, you know, why do I do this? I have all this stuff here, and then we go to start, and I can't decide what to start with. Why? Why? I get so excited about all of it that I just don't even know where to start. That's not a good thing. Okay. I will, I'll tell you, I'm going to bring this out later. So I'm just going to mention it right now. I have more of the surprise, the mystery packs. I had lots of people contact me afterwards and say, is it too late to get a mystery pack? All the ones that were packed for last week were sold. I packed a whole new batch for this week. They are completely different things. The mystery packs will be $15, and they are full of almost 100% things from estate sales where there was only one of. There could be some things from the shop in some of these as well, but they're amazing. They're amazing mystery packs. Oh, thank you, Juliet.
Did you want me to put that in?
No, not yet. We'll do that in a little bit. I just want to throw that out there, just as a coming soon kind of thing. So I'm just going to move a couple of things around here. I think let's start with a couple of, let's do these. I have a bunch of house mouse stamps here. Is anybody interested in house mouse stamps?
I don't know what that is.
House mouse.
Yeah, if I don't have them already.
These are house mouse. They're little mice. They're super cute. They actually have names, and they're in all different kinds of.
They are so adorable.
They're so cute. And I've got one batch here, and then I've got a whole nother batch in another box that I didn't get to. But they're in all kinds of different, like this one, skiing. They're always doing different things, getting into shenanigans. And they're super cute. So, I don't know. Is anybody, maybe for Carrie? Okay. Because house mouse if that's usually something that people really love, or they're just not interested at all. Because it's just not their thing. So
yeah, they're adorable. I love them.
I think so too. I agree.
So you are starting with those in?
So nope. I just wanted to kind of get an idea if anybody's.
Okay.
Sorry, Glennis.
Glennis's fingers are raring to go.
Yeah, they are.
I'm doing my best to confuse Glennis today.
You're doing a good job. But then Glennis can get confused very easy.
Okay, I'm going to start with this because there is only one of each. And let's see. A will be 49 and Market ephemera. I'm going to get this off the. Hi, Chris. 5 or 6 house mouse stamps. Probably don't need any more. Oh, they are so cute. They are so cute. I could have a couple. Have a couple of dozen and still. Always look at new ones and go, that's adorable. Okay, this is a 49 and Market pack of die cuts. All kinds of, if you know 49 and Market, you know that they're awesome. This one is Christmas themed. Noel ephemera stacks. This one is Christmas themed. There is only one. This one is Stamperia die cut pack. And this one is from Sleeping Beauty. And C is the Passion die cut pack, which is the one with not only the ballerina, but all the musical instruments. And there's lots of music stuff in there, as well as general decor in there. But if you're familiar with those paper packs, these are going to be $4 each. And there is only one of each. So whenever Glennis is ready, and wait, before you put it in, Glennis, do not hit go yet.
Okay.
Because I know that there's a couple of new people who had contacted me, and I've also invited a couple of new people. If this is your first time shopping at a sale with us, I want to run through how it works so that they have a fair shot. If it's your first time, you probably already saw the banner with my email address. If you can shoot me an email with your information, your information would be, stop that. Okay. Your information would be your real name, your PayPal email address, your shipping address at the very least. That's what I need. And if you have a different YouTube name than your real name, so that I know who to connect you with, while you are on on YouTube. Getting pretty good at remembering, but every now and then I see a name pop up with, where it changes on YouTube, and then I don't remember who that is. So shoot me that an email with that. Okay, I did not mean to give that a timer. Okay, I'm going to do that, and it will stay up there for 1 minute, and then it will come off. All right. So when I put items up on the screen, there will usually be A, B, C. There might only be one item. There might be a D and E, whatever it is. Doesn't matter. Glynis is going to type it into the chat, and she will hit and type go. Once she does that, then it is open to be claimed. So you can get all ready to type it in. Make sure to hit live on your YouTube kind of frequently to make sure that it doesn't buffer behind the scenes or get you caught on an ad, and then you're 30 or 40 seconds behind, because then you don't ever get anything, and then it's very frustrating. So if you hit the word live to make sure it's continually keeping you right up to speed. Once she puts in these items, A is this, B is this, C is this, she'll type go. Then the first people who jump into chat after that can claim these. There's only one of each of these. So if you put A, that means you want A, and you're claiming that. If you're the first one to type in A, you get it. The first one to type in B, first one to type in C. You can claim more than one. You can put A, B, C, or A and C, whatever it is, whatever you want. If there is multiples, say I have 40 of something and I put it in, then after she types go, then all you have to do is put me. And everybody who put me in the order that they came in will get one. Sometimes people want more than one. You can put me times 2 or times 3 or times 4, however many you want. So I will always tell you up front if there is only one, so that you know if you really want it to get in quick. So these are $4 each. There is only one of these left in the shop. So Glynis, we will go ahead and go.
It's in.
And if this is your first sale with us, please jump in chat and say hello. I really love to meet. I know we've got a bunch of people here. I haven't seen everybody in chat yet, so I just love to meet everybody who's here. And it's a fun place to hang out, even if you're not buying. This is the funnest group you'll ever meet in the crafting world. So supportive, and everybody shares ideas, and there's such a variety of crafts and art that is done with this group. So it's a great place to hang out and have some fun, even if you're not buying. And there is never any obligation to buy. You can send your information in, and then if you don't see anything that you want, that is totally okay. Totally okay.
Okay, guys, are any interested in this?
Thanks, Margie, for your contribution. Sure appreciate you. Thanks, Sylvia. Got Jules and a super chat from Sylvia today. Wow, thank you. Thank you so much.
Looks like these are available.
Okay. So then Glynis will type available. So if you happen to be watching on the replay and it is your first time, you can see that they are still available. She'll put if they are sold out. We will move those off to the side. And we will move on to something else. Sometimes people who watch after the fact are really grateful that the things are still available. So if you're watching after the fact, all you have to do is shoot me an email or a message in Messenger. If you take a screenshot, that is very helpful, because that helps me know exactly which item it is that you wanted. So this time we will do, actually, let me save this one for the next, and we'll do these punches. I only have one of each of these punches. These are Stampin' Up, I believe. Yeah, these are Stampin' Up punches. So you know that those are good quality and expensive. This is a Fiskars. Again, good quality, very expensive. You can go to Michael's and buy these punches, and you can spend $20, $25 easy. We're going to do them for $5 today. Hi, Jill. Jill, I'll put you on the list right now. No worries. I'll just put you right down, because I know that you have somewhere you have to be.
A and C, are they the same?
A and C, oh, sorry. They are the same, except A is 1 3/4 inch and C is 2 inch. So scallop circle scallop circle, and the center one is the scallop square. Could be used as a stamp, punch. Mystery packs. Jill, I'm putting you on for the first one.
And 5 each.
5 each.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Jill.
Okay, that's in.
Let's see. Thanks, Carrie, for following up on that.
Did that go through? Oh, I didn't hit. Sorry. I thought.
Must hit send.
Yeah, I was wondering why nothing was happening. Sorry.
That's okay. Must hit send.
Makes a big difference.
Yeah, unfortunately. Actually, let me see if I can get to. We've got things that are $2. Well, we've just got lots of stuff. We've got stamps, we've got dies, I've got some amazing wallpaper packs, vintage stickers. Jill, thank you for the super chat.
These are available.
Of course, you're very welcome. Okay, those are available. Okay, the next one will just be an A and a B. And A will be a stencil pack, and B will be a corner rounder. If you like to go to crops and you don't like dragging your great big corner rounders with you, this is a good one. Hang on, I'm trying to get these things down here into the appropriate box. This is a really nice one to carry with you because it is so small. It does the 1/2 inch corner, and that is an EK Success, so it's a really good quality. And they will both be $4. This stencil pack is really awesome for making home decor. You could also put it on gel plates, but this one says "Hello Fall." Give you an idea of what happy spring, sweet summertime. I like to use individual things too, not always have to use the entire thing. Grateful. I really like the font of these. I got 2 sets and kept one for myself. Thankful. This is us, our life, our story, our home. Home, sweet home. Notice the O, heart with the paw print. Super cute. Merry Christmas. Let it snow. Good snowflakes on this one. And welcome.
Okay, that's in. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't put both of them in. Yes, I did. Rounder. B. B's the rounder.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, gosh.
Glennis is just back from vacation, and maybe her mind hasn't completely come back.
Exactly.
Not that I blame her. Not that I blame her at all. Anybody interested in the stencil pack or the corner rounder?
Okay, it's available.
Okay. Then let's move right along. To some things we can use for junk journals. And let's see, I have to number these in a manner that I will be able to remember right on them. Okay, A is going to be a pack of layaway tags, and it is a baker's dozen. So 13 layaway tags. And these have the perforated top as well as perforated bottom. So it actually comes apart in 3 sections. Can give you 3 separate tags for your junk journals. B is a pack of labels. They are sticker labels. A lot of them have numbers on them, but they're all vintage. So you can see there's other things besides just the numbers, but I love using numbers. They're great in collage too. And C is junkyard findings. These are metal corners. So if you're doing if you want to jazz up a tag or a book cover, you can put this on the corners, the four corners, front and back. There's a tiny book plate there or a metal book plate there. So all of that comes in one. And these are going to be $2 each. So layaway tags, number stickers, and metal corners or junkyard findings, whichever way you want to write that.
Okay, Wendy would like all of them.
You got it. Thank you, Wendy. And junkyard. Okay. I have to make sure I have these marked correctly because people will email later. And I need to make sure I'm getting the right one for their requests. So, okay. Thank you, Wendy. Oh, Juliet. Not too late to get in there. Carrie,
Well, no,
Carrie
they're all
wants an A.
sold.
Juliet an A. That would be the tags. Okay, I got Carrie for the tags. Thank
Oh, do you have more than one of each? I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah. Oh, yeah. There are multiples. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Because I thought.
So
Okay.
I'll just tell
Carrie
you
wants A.
if there is only one or if there's only one or two. But if I have multiples of them, I'll just put them out. So
Okay,
yeah,
that's
I
my
have
fault.
probably 30 of each.
So Juliet wanted A too. So I didn't.
So
I
Carrie
wasn't
and
getting
Juliet
those.
both get A. So yes, and so this is something that if you wanted multiples, that is okay because I have plenty.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
sorry about that. I did not clarify that with you.
I shouldn't have
Dennis.
assumed they were one each.
Let's see here.
Chris would like an A.
You got it. Thank you, Chris. Oh, I got to sneeze.
Yeah, those are the ones. That's what it is, Chris.
Excuse me. Okay, so A was the layaway tags. And yeah, I have about 30 of these packs. So plenty of these. If you want multiples or somebody else didn't jump in. The labels, the number labels, I had about 30 of those as well. And the metal corners, same thing. So I had to talk with myself that I wasn't going to buy anything. See how that worked, Carrie?
Just because you talk with yourself doesn't mean you listen.
Oh, see, now I don't feel so bad because I do the same thing. You can talk till you're blue in the face. I'm not listening to you, Marianne. Yeah. Okay, let's do, I've got some Tim Holtz ink pads and ink refills. Not very many of them, though. So let's do those. Do we have any card makers here? Are many of you card makers? Any or many of you card makers? Got some cool dies for card makers. We'll bring that up next. Okay, so let's start with these are regular Tim Holtz Distress inks. And I only have 6 here. So we'll do 3 and 3. I assume there's 6 different colors. I have 7. I cannot count either. My brain's with your brain on vacation.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're good. You're good.
A is bundled sage. And these I do only have 1 of. So if you want it, please jump in quickly.
Chris is a card maker.
Okay, awesome. I'll bring that up next. C. B is dried marigold. These are the regular distress ink. And you can always tell if you're new to them because the regular distress ink is a black case. And the oxide inks are the gray case. We'll do those next. So dried marigold. C is cracked pistachio. And we'll stop it there because there really is only 6 because one of them has 2 of one. So I was right the first time. We're just going to do these for $4. This is all that's left in the shop. So $4 and they'll be cleared out. And
And
you're
there's
getting
one
a
of each.
screaming deal. Yep, one of each of these.
Okay, those are in.
If you want them, grab them now because if I order them new, I can't sell them that cheap because this is actually lower than my cost of ordering them. So it is a great deal.
Juliet, we'll take a B.
You got it. B is gone. Distress ink. Okay, so bundled sage. Marigold goes to Juliet. Thank you, Juliet. And pistachio. Okay, and then the last 3. A is weathered wood. And B is lucky clover. There's one of each of those. And C is scorched timber, which was one of the very last colors he came out with. And I have 2 scorched timber left. Same price, $4. Juliet, you can also have A. Absolutely, the bundled sage. Juliet, got it. Thank you, Juliet.
Okay, that's in. Carrie will take a C.
Carrie gets scorched timber. Thank you, Carrie.
Juliet will take an A and a B.
You got it. Thank you, Juliet. And those 2 are sold out. There's 1 scorched timber left. Oops, wrong one.
Juliet will take that C.
You got it. Thank you, Juliet. Okay, so the only one left of all the, for those who are watching at home or anybody who was thinking about it, the only one left is the pistachio. That's the only one left in stock. If you want the pistachio, speak up now. If not, it'll go back on the shelf. And hopefully somebody who's not here will watch it later and want, we don't want to leave one lone ink pad on the shelf. How sad. Nobody wants pistachio. It's that's funny. Okay, so let's go to oxides now. And we haven't really focused on the inks and the oxides in a while. I guess I really thought everybody's pretty familiar with them, knows how to use them, knows what their properties are and all of that. But that's not true. Every time we do this, I get messages from people asking about them. What's the difference in the inks and the oxide, how to use them, ideas, that kind of thing. So maybe we need to go back to some basics and do some things on the inks and the oxides. So these are oxides. Oxides have a gray case instead of black.
For an interruption,
Yes.
Becky, those 3 were sold, but the pistachio is available if you'd like the pistachio. Just let us know.
Hi, Becky. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Becky. The only one available of those inks is the cracked pistachio. Do you want the cracked pistachio? The others were sold out. Now, if you're watching on your phone, hit that little the live word that's on the screen right over, should be probably right above my name. Hit the word live, because if you got caught in an ad or I'm going to ask them if there's a way I can have them turn off ads when we do a sale, because that's just irritating. If you got caught in an ad or your phone is buffering, then it's behind and you're bidding on something that is already gone, and I'm not sure which one you're bidding on. So am I not showing up? You got the pistachio. Becky, you got it. Yeah, you are showing up. It's just that it's a little bit behind. And so I'm not sure which one you're putting in A, C, or B for, but those were all claimed. The pistachio is left, and Becky gets the pistachio. So Becky, hit that live button on your phone to make sure it catches you up. I'm going to put you on here. Thank you, Becky. To make sure it catches you up current, so you won't be, yeah, it happens, unfortunately. But just every few minutes, hit the word live that's right above, it should be over there. If you're on your cell phone, it should be over there above my name. If you're on a computer, then you can just hit refresh or drag the cursor over to see if it can go farther to the edge to make sure that you're not behind. On my computer, but I went back and didn't get caught. Oh, there you go. Okay. Yep. So you can get caught up. And if there's anything previous, absolutely just write it down. Message me later for sure. Okay. So oxides. These are all oxides now. A is going to be scorched timber. And there is only one of these. The first batch I'll put out, there's only one of each. Scorched timber, rustic wilderness, and hickory smoke. There is only one available of each of those oxides. Same price, $4. And then we've got several rounds of oxides, and there are a few where there are more than one available, some of the more popular ones.
Okay, that's in.
Okay, let's go. Oxide.
Becky will take one of each.
You got it, Becky. Thank you. Got all three. Okay, so those are gone then. Okay, and then the next batch. Let's see, we'll do these three because there's one of each. Crackling Campfire. This is a really great red. There are lots of different shades of red, and I don't like all of them, but that's a really good one. Victorian Velvet. This is a super soft pink, and I love putting this Victorian Velvet oxide with vintage photo. It makes the most glorious vintage Victorian type of color. And then frayed burlap. So one of each, Crackling Campfire, Victorian Velvet, and frayed burlap. Campfire.
Okay, that's in.
And maybe we just need to do one of those things where we pull out the inks and oxides and show different ways to use them and the differences in them.
Becky will take all three.
You got it. Thank you, Becky. Those three are gone. Okay, the next three, these are the last three. And there is two of A. I'll do this and you can see that there's two. This is tea dye. And B, there is also two. This is ground espresso. If you like a little bit darker than the vintage photo, ground espresso is awesome for that. And C is the most popular vintage photo. This is typically the one when people started out and they got one ink to start. This is usually the one they got, was vintage photo.
If you do grungy stuff, B is excellent.
Yes, ground espresso is really nice for that. Vintage photo is too. It's just softer. The ground espresso is darker and really grungy.
Okay, that's in.
Let's see.
Carrie will take B.
You got it. Thank you, Carrie.
Becky will take one of each. B's sold out.
Okay, B is sold out. Thank you, Becky.
Juliet will take an A and a C.
Becky and Juliet. Thank you, Becky. Thank you, Juliet. And a C. And let's see. Okay,
so there should just be one C available.
One vintage photo. Yep, one C, one vintage photo left. Oh, now he's going to be the lone guy on the shelf. There's not even any other inks. One vintage photo left.
I thought that would go first.
Usually does. It just tells me that this group has already got the basics and they're adding other colors. So, because that always seems to be the first one that everybody starts with is vintage photo. Been wanting some new inks? Awesome. These are good ones. I have some Stamperia ones that are really great for stamping for cards as well that I did not bring up today, but okay, this one, these are two different. So there will be an A and a B on this one. These are the Distress inks. The A is the Distress inks in mini form. So if you do go to crops a lot, you like to take inks with you, you don't want to drag all your big ink pads, these are great for just taking smaller versions. This is Scorched Timber, Lost Shadow, Lumberjack Plaid, and Uncharted Mariner. Awesome, awesome colors. This is probably my favorite red, even over the campfire, Lumberjack Plaid, and probably my favorite blue, the Uncharted Mariner. One of the last ones to come out. It was really great. And then B is archival inks. Okay, so if you want to stamp words and you want them not to smudge, not to be water, soluble, but to be permanent, archival. These are the archival inks. So there are big versions of those as well. These are the minis: Black Soot, Ground Espresso, Hickory Smoke, and Vintage Photo. So same colors as a lot of the Distress inks. These are just in the archival form. So these retail between $16 and $20. We are going to do them for $8. Both of them, either of them. There is only one of each.
Okay, that's it.
So mini.
Becky will take A.
You got it. Thank you, Becky. Mini Distress to Becky. And then mini archival. Okay.
Juliet will take B.
Juliet gets B. Thank you, Juliet. Okay. Yeah, get into some fun play with crayons. These are the Distress crayons, and they're all going to be packs of 3. We'll do them by the pack numbers or names so that I can tell the difference. Glynis, A is going to be Halloween number 3. These are pearl essence. If I remember right, yes, they are. You can tell by the caps, they're a little more pearly and shiny. So it tells you that these colors have pearlescent in them, which is really cool on Halloween colors. Can't see with that glare to get that in there. The colors that are in this are Harvest Moon, Burning Ember, and Iron Gate. These are water soluble. They are wonderful for scribbling down and then just using water to move them around. This one, B, is Halloween number 5. And this one is Mulled Cider. These are also pearlized. Mulled Cider, Unraveled, and Fallen Acorn is the third one in there. C, I have 5 of. This was the very last set of crayons that he came out with to match the release of the last Distress inks. And this is Lumberjack Plaid, Hidden Shadow, what is that called? Lost Shadow, and Scorched Timber, in those 3.
So what do you want to call that set?
So that is set number 15. So those were all numbered. They match all your Distress inks. So you've got the crayons to match the inks. So this is set number 15.
Okay.
And there are 5 of those available. And we're going to just do these for $4. Our goal is to clear out the shop, make some room. So we are doing crayons. We got Halloween 3, Halloween 5, and set 15. Okay. We haven't done anything with these live either in a very long time.
Juliet will take B and C.
You got it. Thank you, Juliet. So B is gone. And C is down 1.
Sylvia will take one of each.
You got it. Sylvia gets A and C. Thank you, Sylvia, for A. Juliet got B. And Juliet and Sylvia on a C. Okay, there are 3 of C. And A, it's gone, Sylvia. Okay, so right now all that's left is C, 3 of C. Now Sylvia's queen of the crayons. She uses these a lot, can give us great ideas. Maybe when we do a live, we'll see if she can be on with us and share some of her techniques and ideas for how she uses it. Okay, so 3 of set 15 are available. Okay, the next thing we have is the embossing glaze. And these, again, match your distress inks. Let's see here. So these are a little bit different than embossing powder. They work the same. However, just making sure that I have them by their right. And okay, so there are 3 colors available. A is Mermaid Lagoon, gorgeous blue. Well, if you've got the ink pad, then you know what that is. B is Pumice Stone, and C is Scorched Timber. So there's only 1 of A. There are 3 of B and 3 of C. So the embossing glaze, they call it a glaze as opposed to embossing powder, because when you put embossing powder on, it completely covers what is there. So if you were to stamp something and then you put the powder over it, the color that you do covers the stamp completely underneath it. The glaze matches the colors of the ink pads, so you could stamp something down with the Mermaid Lagoon, and then you could do the embossing glaze over it in the same color. And you can see through this. It's a glaze that you can see through. It's translucent, so you can see the color underneath it. It shines, or it comes through to enhance the color. And this just acts as a glaze on top of it with a tint of that color. It looks much darker in the case. These are plastic, not glass, thank goodness. Looks much darker in here, but when you put it on, it's actually just a translucent glaze. Now, they're also cool mixed and match with other things, but they were originally intended to be used over that color of ink and enhance that. So we're just going to do these for $4 each. There is 1A, 3B, and 3C.
That's it. I just lost your volume. I don't know why. Because my cat's sitting on it.
Oh.
Yep, there you are. You're back.
Cat turned us down?
Yeah, I think so. Stupid
Okay.
cat.
Did you hit go?
Yes. Oh, no, I didn't.
I don't see it.
Yeah, no.
Juliet jumped in, but Juliet, as soon as she hits go, there we go. Put it in again, please, just so that it will follow.
So Juliet for A.
Okay, Mermaid Lagoon is gone. Juliet gets it. Thank you, Juliet. And then Pumice Stone and Scorched Timber. I have to keep remembering to drink to stay hydrated.
Okay, B and C. Oh,
Okay,
no,
B and
Juliet
C
will take a
available.
C.
Oh, Juliet gets a C. Thank you, Juliet. 1C. But B and C are still available. A couple of each. Okay. I'll go over here by this lone vintage photo. Make him not be so lonely. Okay, how about some re-inkers? These are the re-inkers for the regular distress pads, not the oxide. And again, you can tell the difference on those because the regular pads have a black cap with the plunger that you can press, and that matches the black of your re-inker pad. And the oxides have a gray cap, which matches the gray of the gray pad of the oxide. So you can always, and they're different. These you just drop out by drops. This one you squeeze out and then drop with the plunger. So this is a regular ink pads. And let me just make sure I have them divided by, A is scattered straw. I had them divided by colors, but when they got carried up, the lines became a little bit blurry to me. So I just want to make sure I've got the right amount. B will be cracked pistachio. And let's see if that's... C will be those are not the same. They just look very similar. There we go. C will be lost shadow. So there is 3 of A, 2 of B, 2 of C. Let's see.
The price?
Oh, sorry, $4. We're kind of sticking with that. Good 60% off. There.
Okay, that's in.
Twigs. So there we go.
Okay. A is sold out.
Okay, let me grab the different page for these. Okay, these are re-inkers, $4. A is scattered straw. Okay, who gets scattered straw?
Lisa, Juliet, and myself.
Hi, Lisa. Thank you. Juliet and Glynis. Thank you, Juliet. Thank you, Glynis.
Juliet will also get a B and a C.
Right. So pistachio for Juliet. And a lost shadow. Thank you, Juliet. Okay, so there's 1 pistachio and 1 lost shadow available. Just going to set them over there. A is going to be spiced marmalade. There's 2 spiced marmalade. I think everything else there is only 1 of. B is twisted citron. And C is wilted violet. Oh, there's 2 of that one.
Okay, that's in.
And there's 2 of that one.
Okay, Lisa will take an A.
You got it. Thank you, Lisa.
I will take an A.
Thank you, Glynis.
Juliet will take a B and a C.
Thank you, Juliet. And wilted. Okay. All right. A is going to be gathered twigs. Gathered twigs, there is 2. B is going to be stormy sky. Stormy sky, there is 2. And C is brushed corduroy. There is one brushed corduroy.
Don't look at the spelling on that one.
It's okay.
Okay,
As
that's
long as
in.
it gets in there, right? We don't care. Gathered twigs, stormy sky,
Juliet will take one of each.
corduroy. You got it. Thank you, Juliet.
C is gone.
Yep. You know, we use these ink refills for a lot of things besides besides refilling our ink pads.
Yeah.
Okay, got that. Lisa, side note, I did find some of the different tools for the pan pastels. Today, as we were bringing things up, I found them. So if you want to just make a note and send me a message at some point, and I can shoot some pictures to you and see what I have, if there's anything that you're interested in. Okay, A is scorched timber. There is one. B is seedless preserves. There is one. And D is rustic wilderness. And there is one.
That's in. Juliet will take one of each.
You got it, Juliet. Thank you very much. Okay, A is, did we already have, we had a gathered twigs, didn't we?
I think so, yes.
Oh, yes, we did. And just looking to see if it sold out. I don't think it did. So, okay, there's an extra one of those. That's all right. Okay, A is dried marigold. There is only one. B is mermaid lagoon. There is only one. We'll do a C and a D on this one because there's only 4 left. C is bundled sage. And D is pumice stone. One of each.
That's in.
Let's see, marigold. Lagoon. Sage and pumice.
Lisa will take an A.
Got it. Thank you, Lisa.
Juliet will take the rest.
You got it. Thank you, Juliet. Okay, and just as last call on what is here, there is a pistachio, a lost shadow, 2 gathered twigs, and a stormy sky. Put those in one more time as the last call. That's it on the.
Thank you, Juliet. Juliet is letting me get C.
Ah, awesome. Okay, that was
Sage.
Sage. Okay. Thank you, Juliet.
Yeah, appreciate that.
C goes to Glynis then. Okay. Okay. All right, so these are still available. That takes up a lot less space on the shelf. Okay, There is only 2 oxide refills available, still in stock. The first one is picked raspberry, one of my favorite colors. You'll notice that they separate a lot, so you definitely need to shake them up. You know, the mica and the oxides. You don't have to shake up the ink refills, but the oxide refills you do. And when you look at it, you can tell. Just shake them up good. So that is picked raspberry. And the other one is picket fence. Now, picket fence has a black cap because it is technically in your ink pads, not the oxide pads. But by definition, by nature, it is an oxide. It is water reactive and acts as an oxide. It was like the very first oxide that they had. So whole long history of that. But picked raspberry and picket fence. We're going to do a C and a D also. C is going. Oh,
sorry.
Oh, did you already put it in there? Okay.
Yeah,
then
put it in. I'm sorry.
Nope, just do it. You already put it in. And we'll do the next on an A and a B. Okay. Oxide refill. 4.
Juliet will take a B.
You got it. Thank you, Juliet.
A is available.
Okay. Okay, so then the next A and B will be alcohol lift ink. This is very cool. A is going to be the alcohol lift ink pad, and that'll be $5. It is less than half price. And B is the alcohol lift ink refill, and we'll do that one for $4. That is a whole nother fun thing to play with.
That's it. Juliet will take both.
You got it. Thank you, Juliet. I was thinking about alcohol inks yesterday and thinking it's been a long time since we did a live with alcohol ink. It might be time. Might be time to do that. Okay, we have a few of the archival refills.
Juliet would like that picked
raspberry?
Raspberry.
You got it. Thank you, Juliet. And there we go. Thank you for picking up that last little guy there. All right, so these are okay, I gotta make sure that the colors okay, Dilutions ink pads, which we have not had out here today. If you're familiar, are you familiar with Diane Reevely? If you are, she is a very bright, colorful, eclectic. How would you describe her?
All of the above.
Bright and colorful. I love her stuff. I've got lots of her stuff. Her colors are bright and cheery and beautiful and fun to work with, vibrant. And I think there's only one of each of these, so that'll make it easy. Okay, yep, there is only one of each. All right, her colors are really awesome. They are in these dark bottles. They're the plastic squeeze bottles with the black caps, and so you can't really see much of the color. And they're in these dark bottles to protect the colors from the light, but they are the most beautiful, vibrant colors you've ever seen. And even if you don't have her ink pads, I don't have her ink pads. The reason I got these is just for the refills, because I can use the ink without having to have the refills. And I just love her colors of ink. They're so pretty. There is only one of each of these available. And so let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16. If we do 4 sets of 4, then we can just get through them in 4 sets of 4. So if you like playing with ink and doing different things, art, kind of like watercolor, you can put all these things, you can put ink down, use some watercolor or water in a brush. She often takes these and drops some into a water brush with the water and makes it more of a liquid ink than just the concentrated refill. You'll see her do that a lot. And then just colors with it or paints with it, or, you know, does whatever art. But her colors are amazing. So the titles of them are very good at describing what they are. This is Squeezed Orange. So you can imagine. There's only one of each. We'll do 4 sets of 4. This one is Cut Grass.
Oh, B, cut grass or orange?
B. A is Squeezed Orange.
Okay.
B is Cut Grass.
Yeah.
C is Bubblegum Pink. And D is Post Box Red.
They're $4?
Yes. If you have priced any of these things, you know that we're just giving it away, but
Okay, that's in.
got to clear out the store. Dilutions, refills. 4. Okay.
I'll take A.
You got it. Thank you, Glynis. You're going to love it. Such a gorgeous, bright color.
Yeah, I don't have any purse, I don't think.
And these are archival. So if you wanted to put them down, if you wanted to use them with, you know, with a pencil or a dip pen and write with them, or paint something with a water brush, they dry. They're going to be archival. Bubble gum and Postbox. Okay, so that one to Glynis. These 3 available. All right.
Yep.
Vibrant Turquoise. So pretty. Cranberry Juice. Her names of her things are just as vibrant as she is. She's just fun. If you want to learn how to do a fun art journal page and just really fun, whimsical. She's very whimsical and fun. Look her up on YouTube and Facebook. She does Facebook Lives all the time and teaches how to do stuff. She's just fun to follow. Balmy Night. I love her stencils. I love her journals. And D is Pure Sunshine.
Is Balmy Night a blue or black?
Balmy Night. I believe that it's a dark grayish blue. Trying to remember. I think it's a dark grayish blue.
Okay, that's in. Juliet will take A, B, and D.
You got it. Thank you, Juliet. Love that turquoise.
I will take C.
And Glynis, C, B, and D for Juliet. That is Sunshine. Okay, next one. A is Funky Fuchsia. That's a perfect name for Diane. Funky Fuchsia. Laid Back Lilac. You can just put fuchsia and lilac.
Okay.
Polished Jade. And Calypso Teal.
That's in. Juliet will take each one, all of them.
You got it. Thank you, Juliet. And our last 4. A is Black Marble. That is a dark black marble, solid black. B is London Blue. You know how, and that's really true to the color. The London Blue, that's that when you see the postage from Europe, that color blue is different than the dark blue that you might see like postage in the US. that London blue color, Dirty Martini, and Tree Bark.
Okay, what color is the martini?
I believe it is a dirty green.
Okay. And tree bark. Okay. Okay, that's it. Juliet will take B and D.
Got it. Thank you, Juliet.
I will take C.
London for Juliet. And Tree Bark. And you will take C, Martini?
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you, Glynis. Okay. Okay, we'll do a last chance on the 4. There are only 4 that are left. That is black marble, cut grass, bubblegum pink, and post box red. Okay, the post box red goes with the London blue. When you look at the postage that comes from Europe, that's a distinct blue and the distinct red. That's what this red is, just like that blue. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of a softer, different shade. Black marble.
That's it. For the marble, is it all black, or why is she using the term marble for it?
Yes, it is all black. I think like if it was like a marble countertop, that's just a solid black marble.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of trying to find something that could be considered solid black.
Okay.
Staying away from the black soot, that is the other. See, the dilutions are all made by Ranger as well. And so Ranger makes the Distress and the dilutions, and now the 49 and Market and the Simon Hurley, and they all have to have different names. Okay. Juliet.
We'll take D.
The post box red. You got it. Thank you, Juliet. Okay, so these 3 are available. Black marble, cut grass, and bubblegum pink are available. Okay. Then let's do liquid pearls. There aren't very many. This is liquid pearls. It is succulent, which is that I know that's a really big. It's great for that to have that bright light when you see the paper, but it really glares off of these kinds of things. It's hard to see. But the green of a succulent cactus. B is called Rouge. And I think these are the same. Just double check. Yes, C. There are 3 available, and it is called Slate. Slate black.
$4?
Yes, I'm sorry. Thank you. Yes, indeed.
Okay, that's in.
Our liquid pearls.
Oh, yeah. I will take a C.
You got it. Thank you, Glynis.
Juliet wants to know what they're for. They're fun.
Okay. Glynis is a huge fan of liquid pearls. Liquid pearls are a pasty, gluey kind of thing, and you squeeze them out, and they come out like in drop. Like if you glued a flat back pearl on something. Hey, Wilhelmina, you can squeeze these out into those nice, perfect round drops and let it dry, and you have your own flat back right there, and you got hundreds of them in here instead of buying them individually. But I don't want to open. I could go around the other side of the desk and grab one of mine. But yeah, they have a very fine point, and they squeeze out in little drops or big drops as much as you want. You can squeeze them and make a line along something, and then you have to set it aside and let it dry. My problem is I make it and then I keep going and doing other things and then I stick my hand in it and it's not dried yet. So we want to do that the very last thing, or whenever you're going to stop, do your decorations with this. You can make dots. It's great for buttons or for eyeballs or for edging something.
Or frost along trees.
I was going to say, Glynis, you probably use them more than anybody. Frost on the trees, things hanging from the trees. Yeah, they're fun. They are fun indeed to use. I tend to, when I have them on my desk, I use them a lot. And then I stick them aside and I get out of the habit of using them. And then I have to go, oh, yeah, pull them out again. It's what happens when you get so many supplies.
Yeah.
Becky gets an A.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay.
Carrie will take a C.
Thank you, Becky. Thank you, Carrie. Carrie gets a slate. And Juliet can have B and C.
B and C.
Thank you, Juliet.
When I'm finished a journal, that's what I do at the end. I go through page by page and put accents down with the liquid pearls.
Yeah, they are really nice and easy accents. You just have to let them dry before you turn the page and do the next page. So,
that's why you do something else.
Yeah. But great for putting eyeballs or hair on something, or a border, so anything like that. Let's do a quick giveaway. This is just sitting right here. It's the only one. It's a paper pack. It's a DCWV and it is an 8x8 paper pack. It's called the Edumacation Stack, and I know that's supposed to mean that it's all full of education, but I know it's got some great stuff. Like, this is not anything to do with education, but it's got nice texture and nice print on it. There's got letters of the alphabet. There's just all kinds of different colors and designs in here. Some of them are embossed, so they actually stand up. Ooh, that's a pretty one. Ooh, the stars are glittery. Oh, that's a good one. Library cards and tags.
Do you want numbers or?
Yeah, let's do numbers. Let's do 1 to 50. Pick a number between 1 and 50. And whoever is closest to that number, over or under, will get this paper stack. And we'll have Siri choose our number. Meanwhile, I can pull out. I've got one of those, so let's do that. Pull out some. Well, we're done with the inks and the refills, ink pads, ink refills now, so we can move on to some other types of things. 1 to 50. Okay. Everybody choose a number between 1 and 50. Get it in. We've got more people here than we have numbers, so quick type in a number. Lots of high numbers today. Interesting. Okay, when you think we've got about everybody in there, I know we've got a lot more people in here than have put numbers in. I can tell that. So take a quick second. I know some people are probably on their TV and maybe can't get to the chat super fast, but if you can, hi Linda. If you can, get a number in there for the drawing, for the giveaway. All right, Glynis, go ahead and put a stop in. And those who jumped in first, Siri, pick a random number between 1 and 50. Siri chose 13.
That would be Lisa.
Wow, Lisa, that was darn close. Okay, this one goes to Lisa. Let's see, where did my sticky pad go from over here? Oh, it disappeared. Okay, I'm going to do this one. Piece of washi. Lisa gets the first drawing. Yay, Lisa. We'll do a couple more as we go along. Okay, so I have got some wallpaper packs. We'll just do them by themselves. These are really awesome. They are large. I got as large pieces as I could. I've got 10 wallpaper packs. Some of these are more than a yard, so there's quite a bit there. Others are smaller pieces. Almost all of them are enough to do a journal cover, at least one. So you can put them in. Wallpaper pack, $10, and there are 10 available. And I'll just kind of give you an idea. Look at this. This is very fabric-like. It's got the shiny stripe in there, but I love these flowers. I have actually cut these flowers out and just used the flowers by themselves. It feels very fabric-like. Some of them feel more paper-like. Some are more fabric, and there's a lot of that. This is pink and gray and green. It's a very grayish green. It's a very soft pink. It goes really well with that one, actually. And it's not a really super feminine pink. It could be made too with some other things. But can you see the cool sheen that is on it? There's actually some texture in it and a very cool sheen. This is a fun one with the shells. Oh, I wish that I'd had more of this, but I know that we sold some of this last year. And so this is the biggest piece I could get for everybody to get one. This is so cool. It is totally like fabric. There's enough to do a cover. And it's just gorgeous. This gorgeous gold. Or you could cut it up and use it for, all kinds of other things. Now, every pack is not going to be absolutely identical, but they are going to be 95% the same. And then say everybody got one of these, but maybe there's only, I think maybe this is one where there was only 8 of them. And so the other 2 got something that the others didn't. These ones that are bigger, every pack got some because I had enough to do more than a yard of each. But if there wasn't enough, I put it in as many as I could. And then the others got something different that, the other ones didn't. But 95% of the pack is the same throughout for all 10. Love this. There is a whole tree and the birds. Look at that. This is a really cool one. And this one is very fabric-like. I really like the ones that just have the peel and stick on the back. And this would make a great cover. So it's very, very fabric-like. Try to keep them. Okay. This is a cool one too. This has got really great texture.
That was gorgeous.
Yeah, so that you can add color to it. The design that you see is raised, just a little bit raised. And so you can add color. And then the part that's behind it is very, like we would make it distressed and a little bit grungy, but all in the white and the clear and the glossy. So that's a really cool one when you start adding color. I've actually used that on the gel plate and pulled up color on it. Looks really cool. Here's another one. There's a couple pieces of that. This was a smaller, still enough to do a journal cover or 2, though. That was pretty. And then these were all borders, but most of them are big enough to do it. We got 3 complete flags. I don't know if I want to undo all of these, but there's 4 or 5 different ones that are all wrapped up in with this. Oh, I love this one with the windows. These windows would make a super cute front cover for a journal. This one also has panels. You can see the square would make super cute journals. There's some more inside of that. That's the smallest of the borders. And this is another, I think that's an outdoor wilderness type one. So there's 5 or 6 different ones rolled up. So there's a ton in there. I watched somebody's sale the other day and they had like 7 small pieces of wallpaper in there and they were charging $5 for them. And I thought, going on that, these are probably worth 20 or more, but I just don't want to do that. They're so much fun to use. I just want to clearance them out. So $10 for the whole pack. See if I can get this back into that other roll.
And that's in, people, and Juliet will take one.
You've got it. And if everybody that wants one gets one and there's some left, I don't mind if people have more than one. This is one of those things. It will take up space sitting on my shelf because it's not prepackaged in nice little bags. So I did not take them and completely, I'm going to have to work on that later. I didn't completely crease them and fold them down. I left them loose like this on purpose. When I pack your orders, then I will see what there is to pack. And if I can leave it like this and stick it into a box, there's just going to be less creases. Most of these, though, the ones that are very fabric-like, those creases are going to come right out. They're not going to stay and like it would on paper. The wallpaper is not going to take that crease in the same way. But if I don't have to, I'll just do it in like this. And so they can stay wrapped around each other and have just less creases to deal with. But if I need to, for a smaller package, I will take them and crease them, smash them down to make them fit better for you. So, but I just wanted to leave them as big as possible to at least show you for starters. So, okay, let me get here, wallpaper packs. Got one for Juliet. Thank you, Juliet. Okay, so those are definitely still available. There are 9 of those still available. Maybe we'll give one away a little later. Okay, so for our card makers, this will be, let's see, we're gonna start out all together and then we'll do them individually. This is, these are really cool for making cards. These are dies. The dies are made by Spellbinders. And they cut shapes. Becky, if you're still here, these I can see you doing amazing things with these as well. So these dies cut shapes, like this one. So here's the die. And when you put your paper in and get the right angle there, you cut all the different sizes of this at the same time. So you cut this out in, what is there, probably 4 different colors there. And then you mix and match them. And that's how you get this design, by just mixing and matching the different colors with the different sizes. But every time you cut it, you get your big one, and then you get every one of the inside ones. So you can use the big one by itself without, and have it still have a center, and you lay the others on top of it then to size them down. So they're called color block. Each one, like this one's called mini petals, because you could take these and form them around and they'd make great petals on, for a flower on a card, or a scrapbook page would work as well. This one is called mini drops. Look at this shape. Love this. Would also work as petals. That's how they show it here. But you can think of a lot of things you could do with those shapes too. Cool teardrop shape. I'm going to show you all of them first. What? Kidding. This one is called mini diamonds. So card makers, your wheels are probably
Marianne, I'm going to go out and come back in because I can't hear you.
Okay.
Carrie wants to step in. She could do these for me. Would appreciate it.
Okay, Carrie.
Oh, no, you just got back.
Did you just get the sound back? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. If that happens and you have to, just leave and I'll know when you're gone. Carrie will just pop in.
Okay.
This one is called mini squares.
That was B?
No, none of them. It's going to be a set.
Oh.
So don't put anything in yet.
Okay.
This one is called mini hexagons. I just want to show them all first.
Yeah.
Because they're going to have a couple of options. This one is mini triangles. So they give one example on the front of how to use it. But if you look on YouTube, they've got lots of videos of different ways to use these, especially on cards. Inverted squares. I really like that one.
Yeah.
The square one, the hexagon, well, most all of the diamonds, any with the square straight sides, the square, the diamond, the triangle, the hexagons, those make really good, the old granny square quilt. You can do those types of patterns on cards. And these are mini crosses. It doesn't look like a cross to me, but that's what they called it. And I guess I can see why. But that is probably one of my favorites. I just love the way that looks. Okay, so These retail at $8 a piece, and there's 8 of them. And so that would be $64 for a full set of all of them. So I'm going to first offer them as a set, because anybody that wants a set and wants all of them, I want them to get the set first. And then if there are individuals left, then we'll sell them individually if people just want one different one. But if you're a card maker and you want the set, I want you to be able to get all of them and a fabulous deal. So the retail on them is $64. We're going to do the entire set for $30.
Wow.
So yeah, so an entire set would give you one of each. So spellbinders, they look like little tiles. I totally agree. Yeah, I mean, see, I have cut them. I have a set for myself, and I have cut them and just used them as little decorations on journal pages or on envelopes and things like that. So, but card makers especially, I have seen some fabulous designs, besides the ones that they show here.
Lisa,
made with those.
Lisa will take a set.
You got it. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, so these are spellbinders. Set 30.
Juliet will take a set.
Lisa and Juliet. Okay, so once anybody who wants a set has got it, then I'm willing to sell them individually. But I wanted the whole set, and I just think anybody who wanted the whole set would, deserves to be able to get the whole thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 12. What were you going to say?
For $30, that's a steal.
Yeah, it really is. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm going to guess that there's about 10 of each. I want to make sure. 5, 7, 8, maybe. Oh, yeah, 10. Okay, so I'm going to guess there's about 10 of each. So let's back this up and do an A, B, C, and D. Thanks, Juliet, for the jewels. Appreciate that. A, let's do it this way. A, mini petals. They're all mini, so just put petals.
Okay.
A will be petals. B will be diamonds. C will be hexagon. And D will be squares. I should get that off of the design so that you can see it. And we'll do them for $4 each. Petals.
That is in.
X and square. So if you want just individual ones, not the entire set.
Becky will take a C.
You got it. Thank you, Becky. I can totally see Becky doing some great cards with this one.
Carrie will take an A and a C.
Thank you, Carrie.
I will take a D.
Thank you, Glynis. Okay, so anybody watching afterwards, there are still some of each available. The next grouping, A.
No.
Oh, go ahead.
Chris will take an A.
You got it. Thank you, Chris. Chris is a card maker.
And petals. Yeah, that's what A is.
Petals. Yep. Petals is A. Got it. Okay. The next group. A is the drops. B is squares. Okay, the D of the last one was inverted squares. I just said squares, but it was the inverted squares. So B is squares, C is triangle, and D is the mini cross. So that is drops, square,
Okay.
triangle, and cross.
Oh, B's popular. Okay, Chris will take a B.
Thank you, Chris.
Linda will take a B.
Thank you, Linda.
Becky will take an A and a B.
Thank you, Becky.
Carrie will take an A.
Thank you, Carrie. Then we should have a live where everybody does something with the same tool and see all the different things that everybody does. I love doing that and seeing all the different ways that everybody uses the same thing.
Well, I got the one I did because it's going to make excellent Christmas ornaments. And I do.
Say that again. Sorry.
The one I got because it's going to make great Christmas ornaments.
Oh, the inverted square. Is that the one you got?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. I could see that.
I do lots of Christmas.
That's a good idea. Okay. So let me get these. These shower hooks. This is how I hang them down in the shop. We had a Target close by that remodeled, and they sold a lot of the fixtures that they had. So I bought a lot of those metal things that they have stuff hanging on, and I bought a bunch of those from them. That's all downstairs, and then just got a bunch of shower hooks and things hang from it really nicely.
Yeah.
So, okay. So let's go to, let's bring up the mystery pack. Well, there's a couple people that asked about them, but I haven't seen here yet. And maybe they're sitting quietly in the background. But the mystery pack, all the ones from last week were sold. So these are new, packed with completely different things in them. They are full of, there's probably a couple things from the shop in here. Most of it is from estate sales. There are stamps and dies, embossing folders. There are brads. Trying to think of what else. There's so many different things. There's little leather notebooks. There's so many things that are just one-offs from these fabulous craft estate sales that it's hard to remember when I put them in. I know a couple of them got the most adorable tiny little pen that is bejeweled all the way around it, and it comes with the keychain already that you could put onto a journal. I just remembered that because it was one of the last things that I put in. There's some full paper packs, some full 6x6 paper packs in some of them. I only had one of, so just stuck them in there. I can't remember what else, but they're going to be, mystery pack is $15. And go ahead and put that in. The first one goes to Jill. She had to leave early, but she already had requested one, so I put her down. Thank you, Glynis, for putting that in for her.
Becky will take one. Juliet will take one.
Thank you, Juliet. And Becky's still shopping on her $100 from last week because she had to leave before the sale was up. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe today is Becky's birthday, isn't it? Becky, is today your birthday? I think. I could be wrong, but I think today's Becky's birthday. So happy birthday, Becky. What a great day to be able to shop with $100. That's awesome.
Yeah.
She won the grand prize last week.
Yes, it is, she says.
Cool. Awesome. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to set that one aside. And let's do some fun stickers for decorating everything. Cards, scrapbook pages, journal pages. They are boxes. Now, when you open these boxes, save the box because you can turn this box into a teeny tiny journal cover. Super easy. We've done that in the past on a live. Lots of fun. A is box of birds. There's a sample of what the bird stickers are. There's all different types. I love the red cardinal, pretty bluebird, and that one is different colors, blue and orange. Different types of birds. different
Hi,
facing both
Casey.
ways, all over the place. Hey, Casey. And B is, we'll call it the mushroom box, because there's lots of different mushrooms in there, but there's also little woodland animals in there, like a bunny and a squirrel, things like that. But there's lots of mushroom stickers in there. So we'll call that the mushroom box.
One of each, or do you have more?
And I have lots. I have lots of each. I think if this is something you want multiples of, because we're just going to do them for $2. So when you open the box, they fly everywhere. They are packed pretty full. I believe that there is at least 100 stickers in each one of them, if I remember right. I counted them once a long time ago. We're just going to do them for $2 each. I have lots of each of them. So
Yeah.
this is something that if you want multiples of, you are okay to claim multiples.
Wendy will take an A and a B.
Thank you, Wendy.
I will take 2B.
You got it. Thank you, Glynis.
Juliet will take an A and a B.
Thank you, Juliet.
Becky will take an A and a B.
Thank you, Becky.
Philomena will take a B.
Oops, hang on a second. My pen died. Grab another one. Thank you, Willie.
Carrie will take a B.
Thank you, Carrie. Let's see. Make sure I've got everybody since my pen died. How many total do you have on A?
Back to the top one.
Okay, I've got Wendy and Becky. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay, and then B,
Back
Wendy,
to yeah, B's.
Wendy, Glennis times 2, Becky, Carrie, Wilhelmina.
Yep, that's everybody.
Okay, good, awesome. Okay, thank you. Okay, so this is, let's do this. I really love
Chris
this.
will take an A.
Oh, you got it. Thank you, Chris. Again, 2 packs of stickers, and we'll do these just for $2 each. This one is butterflies. They are acetate, and so they just kind of stick together. They are stickers. They have the peel and stick back. They're clear acetate. Trying to get them separated so you can see some of the colors, but there's so many and they just stick in a bundle. But they're more earth tones. There's not any super bright ones. There is a blue. There is some bright orange. You can see like that sample right there. But there's a lot of soft colors in that. The butterfly stickers. This one, I love this one. These are door stickers. That's not a good example because you can't see all the colors, but there are lots of different colors. There's red and blue and green and neutral brown colors. In fact, here on the back, you can see all the different color doors. And these are clear acetate stickers. So when you put them down, you just see the door. You don't see anything else around it. I think all the colors are pretty much represented. There's the green and the blue, the red. These are fun stickers. Make a little book and put a little door in it. It's just, they're super cute. Even a white one. Okay, and we'll do these for $2 a pack as well. This one, I do have a limited number. I will count how many is here because this is it. But I have plenty of the butterflies. So
There. And Juliet, you'll have to ask Sylvia how many butterflies she has.
there's 16 of the doors of B.
Okay, Juliet, we'll take a B.
Thank you, Wilhelmina.
Juliet will take 1A and 2B.
Thank you, Juliet.
Carrie will take a B.
Thank you, Carrie.
Are the door packs the same in each one, or are there different colors in them?
Nope, they are the same. Every one has all the different colors. I was kind of scrolling through them though, because some of them you can see one color and not the others, to try to give you an idea of what the other colors are. They're all identical.
Okay, Chris,
wanted you to-
1B.
See a variety of colors, but yep, one pack gives you everything. Yep. So I've got you for 1, Chris. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I've got some silver. Stamperia paper, and this is the end of the Stamperia paper in the shop. And so we'll clearance that out. Oh, I've got a few tools.
Marianne,
Yeah, go ahead.
Chris wanted to know how many stickers are in each of the door packs.
Oh, that's a good question. Let's see if it says on it. It doesn't say, but I can see I can see 3. It looks like at least 3 of each color. If that's the case, there's 9 colors times 3, that's 27. I think there's more than that, but I don't think there's more than 50. So let's say somewhere between, and it's, 30. There it is, 30 pieces. Just have to find the right place to see it. 30 pieces of doors. Perfect. Let's see.
Okay, yeah, Chris, yeah, just wants the one. That's right. We've already
Just
got,
one. Okay.
already got that.
Okay, I'm going to grab this just because this is a one-time. Let's see. Okay, so remember all the Tim Holtz paper that we all loved, and then they took it away, didn't make it anymore, and then they brought it back as a vault release for a very short period of time, and then they took it away again, forever, permanent, they said. Well, it's not been released again, so I don't mean to make that sound like that. But the last time they brought it out as a vault special, I ordered an extra case. We sold a lot of it then. We did some on special order, but I just thought, they're going to get rid of that. We're not going to have access to it, and we're all going to want it. So I ordered an extra case that I've been sitting on. So I have both a 12-inch, this is wallflower, both 12-inch and 8-inch of most of them. So A will be the 12-inch version, B will be the 8-inch version of each one. So we'll do them by titles so that there's no confusion as to what exactly you're getting. The 12-inch is $20 and the 8-inch is $12. And these are, go ahead.
Was it wallflowers?
Wallflower. Wallflower. Mm-hmm. And I can bring this up to give you, if you are familiar with all of these at all, there are a couple that every time we got them in, all the retailers, they just were sold out all the time. Even when they were a regular item, we could not keep up with the demand, and people had a hard time finding them. If you find these out there now on eBay and Amazon, people are selling them for $50, $60, $70, $80 a paper pack, which I just think is so wrong. $22, I believe, was the suggested retail price, and there shouldn't be any more than that. So the same thing in the 8-inch version. So 20 and 12, and that is the wallflower.
Juliet will take one of each.
Thank you, Juliet. Let me find my paper that's got that already. and my totals. I don't think that we're going to exhaust the totals that I have because I got a whole case. So if we do or get close to it, then I'll let you know. But I think we'll be okay.
Okay.
Wallflower. Okay, Juliet.
Chris will take a B.
Thank you, Juliet. And thank you, Chris.
Becky will take a B.
Becky gets a B. Thank you, Becky. Should have put those two on the same page, shouldn't I? 8-inch. 8-inch was B was Juliet
Juliet and Becky.
and Becky. Okay.
Oh,
I thought
and three of the B's.
Okay, I thought there was a second one in it. Chris. Was that
Three.
Chris? Yeah, it was
Juliet,
before.
Becky, and Chris. Those are three.
Okay. Yeah, I
And
thought
what-
that you had said a second one before the third. So, okay. Juliet, Becky, and Chris I have on the B, and then I have Juliet on the A.
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, I didn't know that was the very first design, but it is one of my top. There's another one that I just absolutely love, but this is absolutely one of my top favorites too. Agree with you on that. Okay, the next one will be Memoranda. A and B, 12-inch. We hold that one up close. This is the one that is lots of ledger pages and old paper.
Oh, that's cool.
Old tape. Images of old tape holding it together. It is a really cool one. And they show you the front and the back there. Hopefully this helps a little bit if you're not super familiar with them. Same thing in the 8-inch version. Memoranda.
That's it.
These are just fun to make ephemera out of cards, journal cards.
Juliet will take an A and a B.
You got it. Thank you, Juliet.
Glennis is telling herself she does not need an A and a B.
Well, it's not about need, Glennis. It is not about need. It is absolutely all about want. Right? If I want it, I need it. Need it to fill that want. Okay.
Juliet wants to know why they discontinued them if they were so popular.
I don't know. I really honestly don't know. They never gave us a reason. Oh my goodness. Hey Candy, welcome. Rewatch. Okay, awesome. I don't know. I asked a couple of times. We never got a good reason. Why these would sell forever. So I don't know why they discontinued them. This one is called French Industrial.
Oh, I've used that one.
Yeah, this is very much your style. Okay, French Industrial in the 12-inch and the 8-inch. But yeah, I knew me. I knew that I would want it more later. So that's why I bought the case. I thought if I want it, I know I'm going to want it. I'm not going to be the only one. So I'll just have a case on hand.
And this one is very versatile. Like, you can do a
Yeah.
lot.
Sorry you can't stay, Candy. But yeah, watch the replay. Shoot me an email.
Juliet will take an A and a B.
Thank you, Juliet.
Okay, looks like it.
Okay, this next one, I think sometimes people overlook this next one because they think, oh, that's masculine, because it's called Dapper. But if you look at these pages individually, I mean, you put them together, you could make a really cool masculine journal. but these pages individually are really awesome. I think it's the color combination that probably caused them to call it dapper and think of it as more masculine. I love brown and blue together. And this does such a fabulous job of the brown and blue together. So that is dapper.
That's in.
12 and 8.
Lisa will take a B.
You got it. Thank you, Lisa.
I agree, Juliet. We need more masculine colors.
Yeah, absolutely.
Juliet will take an A and a B.
Thank you, Juliet.
Becky will take a B.
Thank you, Becky. It's easy to adapt something that appears more masculine to any other type of journal. It's harder to adapt something that is distinctively feminine to a masculine journal.
Wendy will take a B.
Thank you, Wendy. Okay, anybody want to guess which one I saved for last? Over the Wallflower, this is probably my favorite. Is Casey still here? Casey will know which one.
Don't know.
Casey will know which one it is. This is my absolute favorite.
Right. Yes.
Abandoned.
Of course.
Abandoned. Check this. I just love these. I've done so many things with these. I did a whole altered box with altered and rusty things on it and used this paper as the base. I love these. It's a way to have the grunge that you love and all the texture. There's so much texture on here, but gorgeous color too.
Yeah, you don't see those colors otherwise.
Yeah, I just love the color that is in Abandoned.
In the right thing. Here we go. Okay, that's in.
Linda, go ahead and put it in again just so it's after. There you go.
I don't know what.
I see she put a B, but she got it in before yours went in, but she put it after. So.
Oh, okay. So Lisa Jameson wants a B.
Got it. Thank you, Lisa.
Juliet wants an A.
And a B.
Just see an A. Oh, I'm sorry.
Juliet.
Yes, one of each.
Gotcha for both. Thanks, Juliet.
Linda's a B.
I got Linda B. Okay. Thank you.
Chris is a B.
Thank you, Chris.
I will take a B. It's just too gorgeous.
Thanks, Dennis. This is a gorgeous one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is my number one favorite, then Wallflower. It's hard to say because they're all just so awesome in their own right. Depends on what project you're doing. But
Chris would like to change hers to an A.
To an A instead of a B? Absolutely. A little more flexibility with the bigger pages, maybe. Okay, you got it. And for those watching on the replay, we did not sell out of any one of these, so there are still a few available of all of those Tim Holtz papers. Okay, so let's go to, maybe we can do these in sets of 2. I have no idea how they're going to come up. And I'm sure they're not going to be in the order that I have them written down. But I'll just have to look on my list. So these are Stamperia 12 by 12 paper packs. Really good quality cardstock. If you've used Stamperia before, I don't have to tell you about that. You know. Okay, and that is, there we go. Okay, I think I got them all set there, ready to go. A will be Desire and B will be House of Roses. Let me actually turn this over and give you an idea. A lot of these, see these cards, it's 12 by 12 and there's 6 on the page. There's a lot of Stamperia that can be cut down to make beautiful greeting cards. They make great scrapbook pages. And the rest of us that don't do those beautiful things, just there's a fussy cut page. Just use them in journals, making journal pages, journal covers, journal cards, all the fun of ephemera that we do.
What do you have charging for these?
And this is House of Roses. We're gonna clearance these at $6.
Wow.
I know, but there's not that much left, and they need to make space on the shelf. So all these 12 by 12 Stamperias are going to be clearanced at $6. They retail between $15.75 and $21. So House of Roses. This is a beautiful one.
You have to pretend you see a bee there for House of Roses.
Okay, and while you put them in, I will be looking at up each one to see exactly how many I have of them, because there is a different amount of each one. So when we get to it, because I know they're not coming up in the order that I have them written down. And where did my pen go? It's over here.
I know Becky wants a bee.
Desire, there is only one. This is the last one.
Okay.
So if you want it, grab it now. $6 is a screaming deal.
I just have Becky for B right now.
Becky gets B, House of Roses. I totally see her using a B. That's awesome. Thank you, Becky. Okay. So hang on just a second. Let me get a different place for this. Okay. And it's burying. Okay, so the next two are Provence. You love purple. This one is so pretty. It's called Provence, all about lavender. I have seen some gorgeous journal covers with this page right here. And B is another one that is great to cut down for scrapbook pages and cards, and that is Garden.
You have fun, Becky. Bye.
Bye, Becky. Yeah, you can finish watching later and email me or text me anything else that you want. Have fun. Happy birthday. Tell everybody hi. I assume they're taking you to dinner or cooking you dinner at home.
Lisa will take a B.
Let's see. Provence and Garden. Let me find them. Garden, there is only one. Lisa gets it. Thank you, Lisa.
Juliet would like to go back to the last one and get a House of Roses.
You got it. House of Roses for Juliet.
Krista?
I actually have 4 more House of Roses. So yeah, that there's still, I should have said that. There are still House of Roses available. Desire was, and the Desire, there was 1.
And these ones you just have 1 of?
Provence, there is only 1. Yep. Garden, there was only 1. And Provence, there's only 1.
Okay, then Juliet will get A.
Juliet gets A. Thank you, Juliet. Okay. Now we're down to the end of the shelf on these. Okay, this one is Garden of Promises. Beautiful color palette. The flowers on this one are really, Really nice. Good fall color flowers. If you're not so much the summer flower color person, but like the fall flowers, this is one of the few that has really good fall color flowers. That is Garden of Promises. And then B is Casa Granada. This is the one with the pomegranates and the tile plates. Some real fun things to fussy cut out of that one. Love the Spanish tile and all the pomegranates. They all come with a fussy cut page that is the other side of this. So I always have to look at, do I want to cut out these little tiny mini pages and use those? Or do I want to fussy cut what's on the other side? So one or the other.
Chris will take an A.
Garden of Promises. There are 2 Garden of Promises. Chris gets 1. Thank you, Chris. And Casa Granada. Ooh, I didn't write down. Let me see if I've got that over here. Casa Granada, there are 3.
Okay. That's all I see.
Okay. Okay, next is some Lady Vagabond.
Oh, Juliet will take a B.
Oh, you got it. Thank you, Juliet.
Oh, and a D. Sorry, A and a B.
And an A. Okay, that's a garden. Another
And
page.
the Casa Granada.
Garden of Promises for Juliet. And a Casa Granada for Juliet. Thank you, Juliet. Okay, some Lady Vagabond. We've got a Lady Vagabond Lifestyle. I love all of hers. The colors are always great. The images are always fun. There's a lot of good steampunk.
Mm-hmm.
If you're filling it up, put it in maybe 4 or 5 inches or so. Let me see how much is in there. Oh, all of it. Yeah. There might be a whole nother bag.
There is a bag, but it has eucalyptus in it and something else, and I don't want to put that in there with her.
I think that's okay, but
That
this
can
should
burn.
be fine.
Hi, Doug.
Glennis said hi.
Hi.
Love this edge, this border over here. Lots of good steampunk on the Lady Vagabond. That is the Lady Vagabond Lifestyle. And the B will be the Lady Vagabond backgrounds. I really love just the backgrounds, just good steampunk backgrounds like the library. There's lots of moving it too fast, it can't focus. Lots of good wallpaper type. Let's see. Lady V backgrounds, there is 4. Lady V Lifestyle, there is 5.
Okay. Wooly will take a B.
Backgrounds. Thank you, Wooly.
Barry will take 1 of each.
Thank you, Carrie. Okay.
Juliet will take 1 of each.
Thank you, Juliet. There is only 1 background left.
So I see.
Okay. Our next 2. A will be music. This is music. Yeah, when you're cutting these apart and using them, don't forget to take the borders off of these, you know, title pages and back pages, because there's some really great borders on those that are usable. So that is music. And B is 26 Secrets of India. You could just put India.
Okay.
They rarely do something in this color palette. This is so pretty. This has got a lot of mandala type. You could do a lot with these as backgrounds. Those who like to doodle, you could doodle right on top of these mandalas and have a really cool base. But I love the wallpaper type, the strips, lots of nice borders and backgrounds. There's some tiles to cut out there. Lots of cards and tags. So music and India. Music, there is only one. And India, there is 3. Lucy's getting a bath.
I don't see anybody there.
Okay.
Oh, Juliet just came in for A and B.
It's one of each. So she gets the music. There is only one. Thank you, Juliet. And India. Okay. Thank you, Juliet.
Chris is saying Alice would love the music.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and there was only one of those, but tell her to go back and watch the replay, because this is a really great deal on the price on these papers. So if there's any others that she wants. All right. These two are 2 of my favorites. This is Spring Botanic. And there's just so many things to cut apart on this one and use as ephemera and cards and tags. Like that whole page. I got multiples of just it. Let's see if I can get it to.
Can I use one of your gray and purple striped cloths to clean her?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. There, if I can get it to focus. I love that page right there. All the garden insects. That's a great one. Spring Botanic. That is a really awesome one. And then You and Me. So when I first saw this one, I thought, I don't ever do wedding albums. I don't need anything with wedding. But then I looked closer at it. And if I ignore the part that there's a bride and a groom, clothing there, look closely at it. These colors are gorgeous. It's a peachy, it's kind of a pinky peach, but it's more peach than pink. And what do you call that? It's like a pumice stone color, really elegant and pretty. And then when I turned them over and got away from that right there, that was a bride and groom that I knew I would never use, the backgrounds on the other side were all like vintage wallpaper. Absolutely gorgeous backgrounds on this one. So I got one, and I have not made anything having anything to do with wedding. So I didn't fussy cut any of these. I went over here and used these. But they're just really gorgeous wallpaper backgrounds to use on those. And the colors are so soft and subtle.
Juliet, these are no longer available.
Spring Botanic and You and Me. Let me see. Spring Botanic, I have 2. And You and Me, only 1.
Okay, Spring Botanic will be Lisa and Chris.
Lisa and Chris. Thank you, Lisa. And thank you, Chris.
And Juliet will take the B.
Juliet gets the B. Thank you, Juliet. Yeah, you always have to look beyond the initial. Oh, I see the bride and groom. I'll never use that. Look at the colors and turn it over and look at the back. That is sometimes the most surprising. Here's another one that was the same way. I thought I'll never use that, but I turned it over and looked at the back, and the backgrounds on this one is gorgeous. This is Sleeping Beauty. I'll probably never do anything with Sleeping Beauty. I don't have any granddaughters and, nothing with princesses. But when I turned these pages over and saw the backgrounds that are on the flip side, they're gorgeous. They're vintage wallpaper style. Just super,
And the castle's nice.
Yeah, super pretty. So you don't ever even have to know that it had anything to do with Sleeping Beauty if you just use those, the flip side. So Sleeping Beauty, and then horses. This is a really cool one. That is just a really cool horse when he's fussy cut. But if you don't like him, flip it over and look on the backside. The flowers are gorgeous. Same thing on this one. If you don't want a big horse head and you wouldn't use that, or a horseshoe, if you flip it over, take the other side, the backgrounds. These are a lot of distressed, aged, weathered wood, that we tried so hard to get. It's already there. But if you know somebody that's a horse lover and you're going to make a journal for him, that's a very cool one for the front side. Let's see. Sleeping Beauty and horses. How many do we have? Horses, there are 4.
Okay.
Sleeping Beauty, 2.
Okay, Juliet, we get one of each.
Got it. Thank you, Juliet. Okay, so there's 1 Sleeping Beauty and 3 horses. Okay, these last few, those of you who know me well are going to know how cringy it is for me to let these go, these last ones, because these are some of my absolute favorites. And I just like knowing that there's always one on the shelf that I could go buy it if I wanted from my shop. So when they're gone, I don't have any more there. Alchemy. Love Alchemy. Give you a close-up look of that one.
You can use every bit of that.
Yep. The Alchemist Lab. Just lots of good stuff. It's also versatile. And if you don't like what's on the front, the back is always usable in anything. That's an awesome one. Alchemy. And Vintage Library Backgrounds. Love Vintage Library Backgrounds. So backgrounds of old wallpaper, vintage wallpaper, walls of library books. Great backgrounds in this one. The vintage library background. These last 5 are hard for me to let go of all of them. So.
Wendy is saying, have you got something coming up for me?
I'm looking for it, Wendy. I thought I had it here, and it is possible I didn't bring it up. I thought that I did, though, and I'm looking for it. I may not have brought it up. And you know what? If I didn't bring it up, I'm going to take a picture and send it to you and give you first option on it. There are 2 stamp sets that just, like, they're right up your alley.
Lisa will take a beat.
I can't see them, so it's possible that they didn't get brought up. Let's see, where is that? Vintage Library Background. How many? I have 2 of those. Lisa gets 1. Thank you, Lisa. And Alchemy, how many Alchemy do we have? Let's see.
Yes, okay.
Alchemy, there is only 1.
Okay, that is going to go to Carrie. And Juliet will take the other B.
Let's see. Lisa got B. Carrie gets A, and Juliet gets the other B. Okay. Thank you, Carrie. And thank you, Juliet. Okay. Oh, making me cry already. And these last 3.
I just wanted to know how much the 12 by 12 horse was retailed for.
How much these retail for? Between $15.75 and $21. They're not all the same. And yeah, $6 is like below my cost. Absolutely below wholesale cost. All right.
It's either all 12 by 12.
And these are all 12 by 12. Okay, let's see. All right, this is killing me, but I got to do it.
These
I
are
gotta
all
do it.
$6, Chris.
Hmm?
Just ask Chris. These are all $6.
These are all $6 on the 12 by 12s. This is SeaWorld, mechanical SeaWorld. Lots of steampunk on the SeaWorld. Lots of mechanical rust, patina. Y'all know my favorite colors are rust and patina. You know, teal, turquoise come off of patina, right? Or patina comes off of them.
Mm-hmm.
But I love rust and patina. So SeaWorld, one of my top 3 favorites. And another one of my top 3 favorites is Clockwise. Here's Clockwise. These are like the Tim Holtz ones, always sold out. Just always sold out. Sometimes we couldn't even get them. As soon as they came available, you had to order them immediately. And sometimes, you know, you waited a day, you still didn't get them. SeaWorld, there is 2. And Clockwise, 1.
I will get the SeaWorld.
SeaWorld, Glynis. Thank you, Glynis.
So there's 2 of those.
There are 2 SeaWorld.
Okay, Juliet will take an A and a B.
Juliet gets the other one. Awesome. Thank you, Juliet. And then Juliet gets the Clockwise. There is only 1. Thank you, Juliet. And the last one, I guess if I had to pick only one, this is probably my absolute favorite of all time of Stamperia, and that is Time is an Illusion. Lots of rust and patina, if you're with me on that one. I love that page right there. That's my absolute favorite page. Can I just pull that page out before I send it to you? And that one right there. And that one. Maybe I want to keep this one.
Go for it. You're allowed.
Am I allowed?
You're allowed.
Let me see how many times. Okay, I have 2. I have 2 Time is an Illusion. I will keep one. I will let one go. That's what I'll do. One time is available.
Is it just an A?
Yep, that is the last one of the 12 by 12 Stamperia.
I was waiting for another one to come up.
Sorry.
Okay, there it's in for 1 time.
Well, there is one more 12 by 12 Stamperia, but
And
it
Chris is going to go.
So
Chris taking that.
Chris gets time. Awesome. Thank you, Chris. Okay, but there is one more 12 by 12 Stamperia, and this is Voyages Fantastiques. But this is a maxi pad. This has 22 double-sided pages. It is huge. Lots and lots of good steampunk. I have done several projects with Voyages. Love it. This is a great one. I know I've got another one of these already in my studio paper, so that's why I can let this one go.
How much?
And this one is more than double the size. This one, we're doing those for 6. Let's just do this one for 12.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure there is only one. Let me double check. Voyages Maxi, there is one. Yep, only one.
Okay. It's in. Juliet will take that.
That goes to Juliet. Thank you, Juliet. You will love that one. Okay. Wendy, I am not seeing those things right here. So I'm going to assume they did not make it up. And I will message you privately on that. I have one. 12
I'm gonna
Go ahead.
let Carrie step in now.
Okay. Carrie, are you available? Did you message her to ask her she was?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Don't know if she stepped away. If she has, I can cover it till she gets back.
Sure, I can come in.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm kind of winding down here.
Okay. No problem. That's why we're going to back.
I can come in.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Just give you a minute to, I'm going to, oh, Glennis, go ahead and mute. There you go. Carrie, give you a minute to get your other devices volume. That's probably when you're just listening. You can have it on however many, but then you come in here and you have to mute them all.
I think I'm ready.
We've got some background. Let's see. Is your YouTube playing volume?
Okay, let me shut some things off. I gotta have my phone up.
Yeah, you can have your YouTube up on your phone. Just turn it down to 0 volume and have your StreamYard volume on, just so that they can hear you, or I can hear you when you're reading them off.
Okay, is that any better?
That's way better. Awesome. Okay, this is a Minte 12 by 12. This one is called Nightfall. And this one, I have 3 available. These are fantastic. They are, let me show you. Well, here's the colors. If you like those jewel tone colors, the purple, it's not really a teal. What is that jewel tone? I just know them all as jewel tone colors, and I can't think of what they are individually. But here's different. You know what? I'm going to open it. If you haven't seen this one, I love this one. I've done a couple of projects with this one as well. The colors are just absolutely gorgeous. In the back of here, you get fussy cuts. The purple, the sapphire, rich nighttime colors. And if you don't like the front, that's too busy, or you don't want the scene there, if you go to the flip side, you get really great backgrounds. You get 2 of each one. So I'll see if I can flip them by 2s there. Love this. This is my favorite page of all. Look at that wood, weathered wood with all the colors in it. Some fun fronts, but some fabulous backgrounds on the back. Okay, this is gorgeous. And I like that they give us 2 of each one, because I would want to use the front and the back of that one. So pretty. Another gorgeous roses there. You can put this one in, and we'll do this one for $6 as well, like the Stamperia. Look at the back of that one. Gorgeous.
Okay, just that one.
Yeah, there are 3 available, but it will just be the one item. And the cards. I actually made some mini journals with these cards as the cover. I love that we get 2 of each one, so that you can use front and back on these. This is the only 12 by 12. I think there might be some more in one more box, but this is the only 12 by 12 that was accessible. And I do have some 6 by 6 Minte.
That's just gorgeous.
That's probably my all-time favorite Minte.
Juliet would like.
Always ordered extra.
Juliet would like one.
You got it. Thank you, Juliet. Minte, 12-inch, $6. Nightfall. Juliet. Okay, so there are 3 of those. We're on paper. Do you guys want to continue with some paper and do some Minte 6-inch? I think that's the only other paper I brought up was the Minte 6-inch. Or we could go to, I've got a Stamperia 6-inch too, hiding. Ooh, Stamperia 6-inch, Minte 6-inch. Okay. Do you want to continue with paper? Do you want to do some tools? Got some really great deals on tools. I've got some more dies and stamps and wooden embellishments, like some of these kinds of things.
Linda says yes, but I'm not sure what she's saying yes to.
Is that yes to the paper? Yes to the paper. Got wooden embellishments.
Chris says paper.
Paper, okay. We love pretty paper, don't we? No, I can always look at pretty paper. All right, so let me move a couple of things.
Linda says Minte.
Minte, okay. I have to move a couple boxes over to get to others. The boxes are, or containers are stacked right here by my desk so I can reach them. Okay.
Chris, I know how hard it is to leave these sales.
This one is Minte. All right. Oh, and here's something that's not Minte. Let's give it away. Let's do a giveaway. Let's just do a quick pick a number between 1 and 50. I have a 6x6 pack DCWV of cork adhesive. So the back is adhesive. You could die cut this or you could punch it. You can cut it out. You can use it as a background, but it is adhesive. So you just peel and stick the cork. Love it. 15 sheets of 6x6 adhesive cork. Let's give that away. Pick a number between 1 and 50. Closest one, over, under. I don't care.
Do they all need to be separate? Not the same one?
Not the same number. If somebody else has picked your number, pick a different one, please. Ooh, the vibes were going to the 30s. 16, 39, 39. Lisa probably picked another one already.
Yeah.
Chris, 37, 26, 43, 17. Casey, get you a number in. You're hauling dog food around. That takes a lot of energy.
But poor Blue needs to eat.
True. So very true. Okay. We've got a lot more people than that in here. Take a quick minute, put in a number if you want to get in the drawing for the cork stack. That was stuck in with the Minte paper, and it's the only one, so we're just going to give it away. Siri, pick a random number between 1 and 50. Okay, Siri picked number 11. So what we got here? Lisa at 17, Harry at 16. 16 is closest. Awesome sauce, Harry.
Yay.
Yay. I'm going to write your name on here because it's sealed up in plastic. So that'll come off with the plastic. So
Casey says he hasn't made any purchases. He could still have gotten in on
yeah.
the...
Yeah, you could still get in. You could still get in. Were you here when we showed the Tim Holtz paper? You can always go back and look at it too. I know he loves some of that same paper that I love. Abandoned and Dapper. Giveaway. I need to put this on a separate. Where does it need to go? It needs to go on one of these. There we go. Giveaway. Cork stack. Carry. Awesome.
Is that sticky on the back?
Yep, it is adhesive. And there's 15 sheets in there. It's nice and thin, so you can actually die cut it.
Yeah.
Okay, Minte. I don't know how many I have. We may be able to do an A, B, C, at least an A and a B. There's not a whole lot of them. A will be Nightfall. We just saw the 12-inch version. Here's the 6-inch version. And we're going to do these for $4. $4. Love that page. That's my favorite page. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous colors. Nightfall is A, and that $4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 of Nightfall. Yay. B. Another. We'll just do an A and a B. It'll be easier. A and a B. B is Love Letters. Another one of my favorite that I just stocked up on. This one is just fun. There's just some good solid backgrounds if you want the
And those
backgrounds.
are $4.
But they're $4. I love these little vignettes on the 6x6 because you can just fussy cut out these little vignettes and use those on a tag or on a journal card. These little cards, I mean, you just fussy cut. I fussy cut lots of these out. I don't use them as the square card that they are. I'll just cut something out of them.
Linda would like A.
You got it. That would duplicate. So, okay, Linda gets a Nightfall.
Wilhelmina would like a B. Love Letters.
Thank you, Linda. And thank you, Willie.
And Juliet would like one of each.
Linda. And whoops, I cannot spell. All right, Wilhelmina and Juliet. Thank you, Wilhelmina, and thank you, Juliet. One of each. Okay, and I gotta write $4 by these. So remember that they are 6-inch. Okay, that is Nightfall. So there are still some Nightfall available, and there are still some Love Letters available as well. Okay, so what else do we have down here? Oh, Harmony. I like Harmony. I made a full-on album journal with this one. I love the blue door. Blue door is so pretty. Again, great vignettes. The 6x6, the vignettes are great because they're small. Love that page too. I did a journal cover with that page of the 12x12. But with these small, you can cut them out and use them on a tag or a journal card because they're just nice small vignettes. So Harmony is A, and there is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 harmonies. And B will be Day by Day. Oh, I love this one because it's black and white. Black and white with a pop of any color always gets me. There's great stairs and great doors in this one. So windows. There is Day by Day.
Are you going to have a C? I just put in the A and the B.
Nope, that's fine. Sorry, we'll just do an A and a B. I'm seeing how many Day by Day there are. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Day by Day. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Juliet would like an A and a B.
You got it. Thank you, Juliet.
Linda would like a B.
Thank you, Linda. Just a reminder, if you're on your cell phone, to touch the word live so that if you are buffering at all and got behind, it'll catch you up. I know it's frustrating just to be a few seconds behind all the time, or if you got caught in an ad. I don't think there are ads on live, but I am not positive, honestly, of that. So, but I'm going to ask them if there's a way.
There's some available.
Yep, there are some available. I'd like to not have ads on a live at all. Okay, first one is Joy of Life. This is the last Joy of Life, so only one. This is soft greens and peachy pinks, yellows. Real pretty. It's kind of beachy, summery flair. Really pretty. I like the backgrounds a lot on this. I fussy cut out some of those little vistas. Okay, so 1 Joy of Life, and then Sunset Beach. I think there are 4 or 5 Sunset Beach. Beautiful sunset colors.
And these are still $4.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, those are in.
I like the back sides of that one a lot.
Juliet would like one of each.
You got it. Thank you, Juliet. 6-inch, $4. So the Joy of Life is gone. It's the only one. And Sunset Beach. Okay, so that is the end of the 6x6 Minte. And then I have 6x6 Stamperia. Do you want to continue with paper and do the 6x6 Stamperia? Do you want to go to those wood pieces? Let's do... Let me put a couple
Which was paper.
Paper? Okay. All right, then let me reorganize the boxes. Put 2 tools up while I reorganize those boxes. The Stamperia is underneath 2 other boxes. A is a crocodile. This is the Weir Memory Keepers crocodile.
These are all Stamperia, right?
No, this not the.
That's a crocodile.
I'm going to give you 2 tools while I get
Okay.
the Stamperia 6x6 out. So, this is the Weir Memory Keepers crocodile with the pink handle, and it comes in the storage box, which you may or may not choose to keep it in. But it also comes with eyelets of 4 different colors. The box is nice if you wanted to store eyelets in there, especially if you go places like you go to a crop. You can put it in there, put eyelets in there, and have a variety to choose from while you're there. I have 2 of these in the travel case, and they are the crocodile by itself retails at $45. I don't remember what it was in the traveling case with the extra thing, so probably another $10. But let's say that $45, and so we're going to do them for $22. So I have 2 of those, the crocodile at $22. And then the other item is also a Weir Memory Keepers, who has since changed their name. If you see Weir Makers, that is what you know to be Weir Memory Keepers. And this is the dividers that go in your cart. They will fit in the IKEA cart, the Michaels cart, the We Are cart, and any of those carts. I have 3 of them. They're 3 different brands, and they fit in all of them. And they show it going across the cart. I personally like it going the long way, and it fits in the long way because then I have 2 aisles that I can reach from either side, no matter which way it's facing. But any stamps and dies that I put on, let me show you. Like I put them on magnetic sheets, and then I slide them into plastic pockets. And these, as large as they are, I think my plastic pockets are 6 by 9. They will stand up, and I have 2 really nice aisles then going down the 2 sides. And so I can get to everything. There's nothing kind of hiding in the middle, but it'll fit on all the shelves. Doesn't matter, top, middle, bottom. And each pack comes with 2 of the cart dividers. And let's see, I wrote down, I think, they're on Amazon for like $13, $12.99 or $13.99. I don't remember which one. We're going to do them for $6. I have 3 packs available. So I'll let you put those in for a minute while I move this around so I can get to the box of Stamperia 6x6.
My fingers got a little sloppy there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Chris wants a B, the dividers.
Okay. Thank you, Chris. Give me just 1 minute.
Yeah.
I'll come back and write that down. Slide in boxes out of the way. Oh, I got some 6x6 and some 8x8 Stamperia in this box. Okay, cool. Okay. Those boxes of paper are heavy. That's why Doug carries them up for me.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, so cart dividers, Chris. Okay, so there are 2 available. And anybody for the crocodile?
I don't see anybody.
Okay, and that is still available. Okay, so Stamperia. Let's see. We've got some 6x6 and some 8x8. Let's see.
Chris wants another B, another dividers.
You got it. So there is only 1 available. There is still 1. Got it, Chris? Oh, good idea. Have one in California.
Yeah.
You do travel a lot back and forth, and it sure is convenient. I have them on all 3 of my carts, so I get you. Okay, so what I'm going to try to do is match up if I have both the 8-inch and the 6-inch, and put them out at the same time. So A will be the 8-inch.
Okay.
And B will be the 6-inch. There's not that many, so I should be able to do that. There we go. So Sir Vagabond Aviator. Yeah? What, Doug? Don't know if he was talking to me or not. Or maybe he thought I was talking to him. The Sir Vagabond Aviator, 8-inch. The 8-inch will be $6, and the 6-inch will be $4. So, they're small, so it might be harder to see. But if you're familiar with the Lady Vagabond, this is the Sir Vagabond. Those who are familiar with Stamperia, I'm sure, are already familiar with Sir Vagabond. And the Aviator, it has where he's flying over New York. So there's like a map that shows Brooklyn. There's the Statue of Liberty. There's kind of a steampunk version of a map over the city of New York that's kind of cool. And then the 6-inch is the same thing, but on a much smaller scale. So there are 3 8-inch and 2 6-inch.
Juliet would take one of each.
Thank you, Juliet. Okay, let me get this.
Get organized.
Korea, 8-inch, $6, 6-inch, $4. Okay, Aviator for Juliet, and Aviator 6-inch for Juliet. Okay, got it. So there is 2 A's available and 1 B. All right. Let's see if I can get this right back into. Okay. Then A will be Sir Vagabond. This is Sir Vagabond is the original one, and then Aviator was him over New York. I think these front pictures are easier to see than the back ones. Love is his travel machine. And let's see if there's 6-inch match. There are some 6 inches to match some of the ones that you previously got. There is no 6-inch of Sir Vagabond, so hang on just 1 second and let me see if there is. I think there's a Lady Vagabond here we can put down. Oh, let's do this. Sir Vagabond Aviator backgrounds. So this is the Aviators, the one we just had. This is the backgrounds. All of the Sir Vagabond are done in the same color palette. All of the Lady Vagabond are done in the same color palette. So you can mix and match any of them, whether it's Aviator, or sometimes people just they specifically want something with New York or the Statue of Liberty or his flying machine or whatever it is. So, but as you can tell, they're all the same color palette. So Sir Vagabond original and Sir Vagabond Aviator backgrounds, both 8-inch, so $6 each.
Okay, well, even though I mess up,
That's okay.
the A is for the Sir Vagabond, and the Aviator is B.
And then B is an Aviator. Yeah. My bad for not.
No, it's all right. I just got
Those.
confused with what I was supposed to be doing here.
Okay.
So, and they're what'd you say, $6?
Yep, $6 each.
Juliet would like one of each.
You got it. Thank you, Juliet.
She gets me.
I'll get I'm gonna get a little bit more organized on the next one to not catch you so off guard. Sir V, 8-inch for Juliet, and Aviator background. There's only one, so that goes to Juliet. Thank you, Juliet. Okay, so there are a couple of the original Sir Vagabond. Okay, so the next one, A, will be Sir Vagabond in Japan. Less than an hour. There are 6 of Japan, Sir Vagabond in Japan. And B is Lady Vagabond Lifestyle 6-inch. So Sir V Japan, $6. Lady V Lifestyle, $4.
Okay, I'm slower than
That's totally okay, because this is very confusing for you having to write them down. So, a lot more confusing than the last group.
E is Lady.
Sir V Japan,
And
8-inch.
Lady.
And then Lady V Lifestyle, 6-inch.
They're both the same price.
Nope, $6 and $4. Yeah,
Okay.
that's why it's confusing. I'm sorry. I try to keep them everything
that's
at the
fine.
same price, but then I
think
get a
I got
paper, and I think it's better to have the different sizes of the same one, so you know what your options are. But then the prices are different, and then it just becomes
No, that's fine.
more confusing. Sir V Japan 6, Lady V Lifestyle. You got it. You're perfect. Yes,
Thanks,
she is
Sylvia.
doing great. She is doing great. And she's not feeling great, so she's doing great.
Yeah.
Actually, you're doing great, feeling great or not.
Thanks.
You got that perfect, so no worries. All right, so Sir Vagabond Japan and Lady Vagabond Lifestyle. There's not that many more of these 6 and 8-inch. So the next one will be Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty 8-inch, $6. This is all great backgrounds. And Sleeping Beauty 6-inch, $4.
The 8-inch is $6.
Yep. Sleeping Beauty. 8-inch.
And the B is the
6-inch. Yeah. $4. All right. No interest.
I think I'll take a B.
A B. A
Yeah.
Sleeping Beauty 6-inch. Thank you, Carrie. Okay. Okay, then we can make it easy on the last ones because there isn't both 6 and 8, so we can do just 8-inch and then just 6-inch. 8-inch India, there is only one. And 8-inch Sea Dream, there is only one.
And those are
$6.
$6 each.
Yep. Any interest in
Juliet would like a B.
Juliet gets Sea Dream? That one is gone. Thank you, Juliet.
And that was the only one you had?
Yep.
Okay.
Only one India and one Sea Dream. Okay, the last two 8-inch are Horses and Alchemy. And there is only one of each.
Okay.
Both 8-inch, $6.
And B was
Alchemy. Horses and Alchemy.
and they're $6 each.
$6. 8-inch, $6.
Excuse me.
Oh, you're fine. I totally understand.
Let's see. Juliet would like a B. Sylvia would like. Oh, she
There.
took her message away. I guess she didn't want it.
Juliet gets Alchemy then. There is just one. Thank you, Juliet. There is one Horses.
Oh, yeah.
Available.
Forgot we were down to just one each.
Yep. Okay, so then here's the end of the 6-inch. A will be You and Me. This is the great soft backgrounds. There are 3 available. 6-inch will be $4. You and Me and Casa Granada will be B, also 6-inch, $4.
Okay.
And then there's just one more round after that.
Casa Granada. I'm just going to put
Casa.
Casa.
Yes, you can. Casa Granada.
And they're how much?
$4. 6-inch, $4.
Okay.
You and Me. 6-inch. And Casa 6-inch. Okay. Linda, got you for Casa Granada. Sylvia,
Sorry.
that's the pomegranate one. And there are only 2 of those, so that one is sold out. Thank you, Linda. And thank you, Sylvia. Okay. You and me is available. No worries, Carrie. Seriously. Okay, the last two. A is Garden House. I don't know if we had one of these in the larger version. This is really fun. There's lots of good little things to fussy cut, make little vignettes and signs and lots of little plants and birdhouses. And then Savannah. Both are 6-inch, so $4. There is 4 Garden House and 2 Savannah.
And $4 each, right?
Garden House, Sylvia.
A. She's not obeying her law either.
Well, never known any of you to be anything other than a rebel.
Right?
Thank you, Sylvia. Okay. One Garden House over here for Sylvia. All right. Let's see. I don't think we're going to go too much longer. But let's do. What happened to the Brads? Where did the Brads go? We'll do an ABC. If I can find a pack of Brads that I know was in here. There it is. Okay, we'll do an ABC. And these are going to be $2. A is called Vintage Trinkets. You could just put vintage or something, vintage pins.
Okay.
They are metal stick pins, and they have really cool vintage items on them.
Oh.
Yeah. They're from Prima. Okay, so vintage metal stick pins. That'll be A. B is a pack of Basil Basics brads. These are the teeny tiny little brads, which are awesome when you make little tags and things. You don't want great big giant brads. And they are all black, also $2. All these things will be $2, so make it easy. And then C is a pack of bowl clips, like the Tim Holtz ones, but not quite as expensive, also $2. And I have lots of each of these, so there's more than just the one out there.
Okay, I think I got it right. I thought they were all going to be Brads, but
Oh, sorry.
that's fine.
Vintage stick pins, brads, and bowl clips, but $2 for any of them. I have lots of these, so this is one of those. It's cheap. If you want multiples, you may. Let's see. $2.
Well, Amina would like pack of the bulldog clips. I think she wants 2.
Awesome. Thank you, Wilhelmina. Clips only gets 2. So just as a reminder, tomorrow afternoon, Thursday afternoon, we are going to do a laugh and craft, and just a good old-fashioned hangout and laugh and craft together. We'll have some people live on the panel with me because we're putting out a challenge, and the challenge is to use what you have. So the challenge is to come sit down at your desk and look around and say, what do I have sitting around here that's just been sitting here forever that I really need to use and maybe don't know what to do with? Bye, Sylvia. Got to go make dinner. Yes, and thank you for the reminder for a thumbs up and a heart and a comment after we end. That really does help us a lot. And so then you can sit down and say, okay, I've got a stack of whatever sitting here and I really need to use them. I don't know what to do with them. And put it out to the people on the panel and the people in the chat. And they can give you ideas. And we're going to do the same thing. On the panel, we're going to come sit down, look around and say, this is what I have, and ask for ideas of what we can do with it. So what happens when we do that is you'll get a dozen different ideas from all kinds of different people, and you can sit down and batch make a whole bunch of things and use up, whether it's fabric scraps or paper scraps or pieces of lace or buttons or maybe you've got tags sitting there. Maybe you've got a stack of 6x6 paper pads that you just don't know what to do with. Whatever it is that you're looking around and seeing, just the challenge is to figure out together something to do with it and batch make something that you can then use later. Put in a journal. And we love to see your makings. Yes, please post on Facebook and Happy Paper People. We love to see you create. Doesn't matter what type of art or craft it is. We love it all. I think it's all inspiring. No matter what you're doing, it's all inspiring. Okay, so let's pull those. Okay. I have some groupings of stamps here that I will put out as an offer. Caveat, I've pulled them together and put them in plastic cases. These are my plastic cases, and I did that for the ease. Bye, Sylvia. I did that for the ease, trying to use what I have. It's easy to run out of idea. Exactly, Juliet. But when we get together, we do this as admin. And we used to do Laugh and Crafts every week as a whole group. And more ideas come out of those sessions than any time I ever just sit down by myself and try to think of things to do. So definitely try to join us and just choose something that's sitting around that you've got, that you need to use, and see how many ideas, come out of it. It's really amazing and lots of fun. So I've put these in these nice plastic cases, and I've done that so that you can see them easily. They stay together, but the case is not going to come with the stamps. I'm going to take them out, put them in a bag for you. These are my cases that I store my stamps in, and I want to keep the cases. But I've got 4 ABCD that we'll offer. This one is actually a Stampin' Up case, and that can go with it if whoever gets the trains wants that. ABCD. A is a bunch of train stamps. Ooh, is Glennis still on? Train stamps. These are just going to be $5 per bundle, no matter how many stamps are in there. The second one is a whole variety. These are all brand new. The trains came from an estate sale. They look brand new too. They have not been used. These have not been used. So everything from designs and flourishes to choose happy and grateful. There's 2 words, fleur-de-lis, oh, hello friend. Music notes, heart, a tiny chick on an egg. And this little balloon is so cute. It says happy birthday to you on the string that comes down. So that's B. So let's see what we'll call these. We'll call it train. We'll call this choose happy because I can differentiate. Okay. C we'll call numbers or numbers and letters, but numbers is fine. This, some really cool number designs on there and some miniature letters. There's a large number there. These are all brand new, have not been used. Some numbers and letters. And then C, this is just a lot of, what would you call this? Merci beaucoup, carte postale. There's some good French ones, keys, silhouettes. Oh, I like this one. Why am I selling this one? I like sewing machine with handmade, the airplane. There's the Eiffel Tower with the stamp, postage stamp cancellation. There's little books down there, the shoe and the handbag. Lots of fun stuff in there. Let's call this the variety. I don't know, variety, because there's lots of travel in Paris and just fun stuff. Not a specific theme. So we'll call that
And
one.
they're how much?
$5. This one, you can have the box. You can keep the box. I don't use the Stampin' Up! Boxes, but these are my personal plastic cases. I just put them in for the ease of being able to see all the stamps. But so I will take it out of the case, put them into a bag. So you get the set of stamps, not the case. Just want to make sure everybody's clear. Bye, Chris. Off to my craft club. Awesome. Have a great time. Yeah, we're going to be ending here in just a couple of minutes. Let's see here. Stamp sets. Yeah, I didn't know if Glynis would still be around because trains are kind of her thing.
Yeah, I haven't seen her on, so she must be doing something else.
Yeah, she just got back from 3 weeks of traveling. She might be a little crashed there.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, I am going to grab. Let's see. You know what? Let's get this away. There's only one more. Okay, looks like there's no interest in those, so we'll pull those. We'll do a final giveaway before we wrap up here. There is only one more pack of cart dividers, so let's give it away. And I don't have to keep just one on the shelf by itself. So let's do between 1 and 50. Pick a number between 1 and 50. It's quick and easy. The closest to the number Siri picks, over or under, will get the pack of cart dividers. Choose a number 1 to 50.
Lisa, put that
50.
back in. There you go.
Oh,
I think she thought I picked 15.
oh
Did I
no, you
put-
put 1 to 50 and then she did
Yeah.
it. And then you said go.
Yeah,
Either way, we'll still count it.
yeah, it's all good.
15, 14. Everybody pick a number between 1 and 50 for the cart dividers giveaway.
I don't have a cart, so I'll let everybody else get it.
Oh, you don't have a cart?
Uh-uh.
Okay, if you win it and you don't have a cart, we'll substitute something else because y'all deserve to be in the drawing. So if you win and you don't have a cart, let me know you don't have a cart and we'll substitute something.
Okay. I'm in. 3 of us. Yay! Anybody else?
There we go. Juliet's in. Carrie's in. Linda, Lisa. All right. If the rest of you are holding out because you don't have a cart, don't worry. Go ahead and put in. If you win and you don't have a cart, just let me know and we'll substitute something else. I still have some Stamperia paper packs that didn't sell. We could use one of those. And I always use pretty paper, right? Or
Definitely.
maybe I surprise you with something else. Okay, we'll give just a couple more seconds for anybody else to get in there. So tomorrow's Laugh and Craft is at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 3 Pacific, 4 Mountain, 5 Central, and 6 Eastern. Hope you'll join us there for a couple of hours of laughing and crafting, relaxing, just hanging out with friends, getting some things accomplished using some of the things that you have that need to get used up. It's a really great time to get lots of ideas from your crafty friends. The brainstorming sessions that happen in there always come out with great ideas. Okay, go ahead and put a stop in. Siri. Whoops, got to get out of that. Siri. She's not going to cooperate. Siri. Please choose a random number between 1 and 50. Wow. 49. I think
Holy
that's the
cow.
highest number she's ever chosen.
Right?
49. 15, 14, 36, 28. Carrie! 36. You are on a roll today.
Oh my goodness.
And I know you don't have a cart, so I am going to substitute something else.
Cool.
Give away.
You know what I like.
I do know what you like and a lot of what you already have, so I can choose
That's
something appropriate. So, okay, Carrie, giveaway. Let's see. Substitute for cart dividers. That will remind me. Okay.
Never this lucky.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. If you'll watch your email or your PayPal in the next 2 days, you should have invoices out to you in the next 2 days. We will plan to do this again next Wednesday. Each time I'm able to get a few more boxes up here and get through them. It's much easier on me physically right now with the heart things I'm dealing with, just to do a few hours at a time rather than our all day long Saturday. Those marathon sales were a lot of fun, but I just don't know if I'd keep up with them anymore. And I really don't want to kill Carrie and Glennis. So yes, we will plan on next Wednesday, same time, 3 o'clock. When did we start? 3 o'clock Mountain Time. So that is 2, 3, 4, and 5, depending on your time zone. And we'll probably do start out maybe with stamps and dies next time. I need to dig into another couple boxes of the estate sale things and maybe make some packs up with ledger papers and braille papers and things like that. So hopefully we'll see you then. But do keep an eye out on your PayPal for your invoice. Hope we see you tomorrow for Laugh and Craft. Just hang out, have some fun, and make some stuff.
Linda, yes, we're having one next Wednesday.
Yes, next Wednesday, same time, 2, 3, 4, or 5, depending on your time zone. So thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us. Thanks for all your purchases. We really do appreciate it. And if you have any questions or you watch the replay and there's anything else that you want, just shoot me an email or a message in Messenger. Either way, I check both, and we'll get you taken care of. You guys have the rest of a great day. Thank you so much. Thanks, Carrie, and thanks, Glennis, if you're listening. Appreciate your help.
Glad
so
to be
much.
here.
Bye.